What is up, guys? Good afternoon. Let me send this freaking stream out to a couple peeps, and we get started. I got my mouse is messing up on me. Some of these peeps, man. Tiny. There's stuff I want to talk to all you guys about today. Should have some fun. I go on some rants, have some debates. Something that I really been wanting to talk to everybody about. And we'll get there. And let's just start throwing invites to everybody. I'm gonna go crazy. I don't even think anybody knows I'm live right now. I'm going to try to do my best. I literally, if I had a way to mass send this out, I would. We gotta go old school. We gotta go a little individualism here. All right, there's that. Then I'm gonna want to go on Twitter. Oh, gaming! What's up? Hey, gaming! How's it going, buddy? Hey, I haven't been on in a few days, so if there's anything I missed that you were doing, I apologize. Just been going through a lot, spending some time with my wife, which I haven't been able to do in a long time, so that was really cool. Hanging out, watching some movies, and doing husband and wife stuff. So it was cool, man. My cable is not working. Ah, dang, dude. Dude, my freaking my mother was covering because of the kids. She was covering for Disney Plus, and it ran out. I know she's been struggling with bills. So it's like, oh crap! I haven't seen episode 6 of Boba Fett, and I really want to see it. So everybody's talking about it. So swinging by. Okay, you haven't done anything lately, dude. I gotta wait about 2 weeks for a headset. Once I do that, we'll be off to the races with video games. Video game streaming. Of course, I want to coordinate with you guys and not do the same thing what you're doing. It's my own personal belief. I do not believe in copying content. Because look, I'm trying to form a community here. All right. I know everybody is right now. But, and if you're doing content, I want all of us to go to your content. I don't want to copy. When you copy the same thing, you divide audiences. So, yeah, definitely gaming. I want to coordinate, see what games and content you want to put out, and then I won't copy that. That way, we can send everybody your channel and give you all the love and support in the world. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm sending out. I'm posting the link for this stream all over the social medias. Even though I know for a fact there are certain people that just don't care for me. People think that I don't have much to contribute, but it's bullcrap because I know a lot of stuff. And people who truly know me know I know a lot of stuff. Sometimes it kind of hurts when you get dealt with that. It's not just me. I freaking asked the question. And that's what people are telling me. Yeah, I'm on Twitter right now, just posting everything, and hopefully, I'm glad you guys came in, stopped by to talk to for a few. I'll enjoy it for however long it lasts. I just want RJ. Like ambassador, get that. Someone a blinded braille because I don't think he's in those damn groups. So, yeah. There we go. Oh, that event, yeah. Oh, your Disney Plus has ran out, so it'll come up tomorrow. Or my MP3, yes. Yeah. I think copying structure is okay. Copying content, try lash on it. That's like, yeah, all of it. Like, that events. What do you think about the communities, man? Enoch's trying to create his own thing, and Max trying to piggyback off it. So, yeah. I think it's great. Enoch's doing his own thing now, man. That's cool, man. It's good to see. I told everybody in the DM group this year people be forming new communities, spin-offs, branches, different stuff. It's good. I didn't get an invite, obviously, but I anticipated that I wouldn't get an invite. So I'm off doing my own thing. You know, I have a ton of contribute. That's not the issue. The issue is I don't do the scooper and the behind the scenes talk that they do because I think it's stupid and annoying. So yeah. Networks, but we're a part. Keep quiet about it. Yeah, I have been keeping quiet about it, Vince. I don't want to keep quiet about it anymore. There was a gaming Twitch stream I used to watch. Is that for another one banner? Worked great. Yeah, like I want to do that. I got other stuff I want to do. There were certain topics that I was not the most knowledgeable with. It was mostly scooper talk. And so I was judged based upon that. And people don't actually really take time to get to know me. You can't get to know someone just by talking to them 30 minutes once or twice a week. No, you need a whole lot more time than that. You got to invest and put in time. And if you're too busy with your own personal stuff, then you really shouldn't be leading a community or a group because it's not really for you if you can't dedicate the full time to it. And that's my issues. I have the full time to it. I'm at home all the time. My wife works and she makes good money. I have the time to dedicate it to it. But, you know, that's the thing. I was never important enough to be thought about like that. And the big thing is, if you're not a member of some of these communities, you're not shit. So yeah, that's what it boils down to. I was valued as long as I was a member, but once I did away with my membership, I was nothing. That's the point, and that's why I'm nothing now. You saw these groups, Enoch and Max and all them doing their own thing, and not once was I considered for anything. Nobody ever reached out to me, never told me what was going on. I just saw it happen. And in a way, it's kind of refreshing seeing that. But yeah, I used to be a big part of that community. And because I canceled my membership, I'm a nobody now. Raiding into each other, being under one banner. It can be very organized. But they're not all in one banner, and you know it. The biggest issue is when there are 8 to 9 people on a panel talking over each other, constantly interrupting each other, people with bad mics, scratchy noises. I watch for the streamer, not the panelists. Yeah. That's definitely. I think Enoch is a little more organized. Enoch and Jarbo are probably the most too organized. Oh, hey, Nate. What's going on, dude? Yeah, we're talking about the communities, all this stuff, because I know Dad Dude Vince was in there for the Enoch announcement last night. Hey, Vince, did you see the Jarbo parody? That was freaking hilarious, dude. Yeah, actually fell for it. That was such a parody. It was great. Oh yeah, we go on the Twizzle. Oh, gaming, you already posted my stuff. Thanks, buddy. All right. Say we are live. Hope you all will join us. I have good reasons to be angry about the stuff I'm angry about. I'm not going to shut up because someone wants me to shut up. And we can have a conversation, okay? Oh, what? We getting there? Hey, buddy, bro, what's good? Hey, Chuck, what's up, man?
Ow! Hey, Mom.
Yeah, sorry, that was my kid in the background. Everybody saying hi. Yeah, I've got a couple of people in here. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while blinded, but yeah, it's good to see you. I know you're doing a lot of stuff over with Tony. I'm sorry I'm not more included with Tony's streams, but honestly, I don't know what the hell he's talking about because I don't do the amigo stuff, man. I have no clue what you guys are talking about, but I like coming over, showing support, liking the video and stuff like that. Like, honestly, the membership shit on YouTube is very garbage. You barely get any benefits. Yeah, that's what it is. Basically, to make you feel like you are a person, they want you to do a membership. And I don't think that's right. I'm like, why am I having to pay for friends? Like, I have made more friends since I stopped doing the membership thing than I ever had when I was doing the membership thing. You guys have been there for me and everything. So that's why I refuse to do a membership. I would give you all the perks that you would have in a membership without having to pay a cent. And if you guys do give me money, which I'm starting this upcoming week, I'm going to be starting Streamlabs, so you guys can donate if you want. That's entirely up to you. It's donation based, but you're going to have the same amount of benefits if you were to have one of these memberships. So yeah, like, I'm gonna make you guys pay for shit. Give me money if you want to give me money. If you feel that you want to do that, but you don't have to by any means. I'm still gonna talk. I still love having you guys and everything. So Enosh said he's gonna start a community. It's called the Point Dexter Pantheon, and him and Max are gonna have a show once a week, and he's bringing all these other people that I've never heard of. They're gonna be in there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then Max is going on taking credit for it, so which I think is hilarious. So yeah, and me and Max had a discussion this morning. Let's see if I can bring it up here. See what you guys think real quick. Let's see. Because this has been us debating this morning. I want to see what you guys think. Dang it. Where's the video? Give me 1 second, guys. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, that was my kid. It's fine. I'm not tuning into it. Yeah, I find it funny too. Yes, it's women dancing. Yeah, you get so busy, but oh yeah, Aaron's awesome, dude. I like Aaron. I've never got that feeling from Enosh, Jarbo, or Max, but those three watch. Jarbo is fine. Enosh is fine. It's Max. That's the issue. And as long as you're involved or you get the, like, if you become a member and then you stop that membership, then you see some true colors start coming out. I was told that I didn't have much to contribute, and I have plenty to contribute, but Max hasn't tried to get to know me enough other than talking to me a couple times a week, to actually really get to know what my interests are, how much I know about a certain topic or certain things. If he did, he would know how much big I am into Star Wars and how much I truly know about Star Wars. And I know more about Star Wars than most of the people on this panel. And they freaking, but he doesn't take time to get to know me. Most of them don't. RJ has spent more time trying to get to know me more than anybody. But yeah, and that's not even that much. It's still pretty casual. So finish, notes, play games. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You're back in. Cool, Hassan. Good to see you, buddy. Kind of fell off from this community. What went down a couple weeks ago? Maybe I missed something. I haven't really been paying attention to stuff in a couple weeks, anyways, just because it's better. Like I had my grievances, I had a freaking bitch fest, I had my rants. You guys were there for me. You were great friends, and I moved on. Cover other stuff, but I want to show you guys these messages real quick. All right, so here's what I said. I said, happy for you, Max. Great, you guys are building. All I want is you communities to admit that you have your favorites because some get treated better than others. This is a fact. He says, I don't treat other people better. I have a plan for on-screen talent and consistency with creators. Is also very important. I need people I can rely on. And I know handle criticism and are not playing the leave all the time. I wish you the best and can't wait to talk to manager with you. Which that statement's entire bullshit. All right. I had on-screen talent. People here want to listen to me. So I got it. I have things to contribute. Him saying that I have nothing to contribute is an insult. It's not criticism. If I had nothing to contribute, then yeah. Mentor, teach, do something like that. He doesn't do shit unless it's his favorites. And people who know this know it's true. I said, yeah, that's not true. I stayed as long as I could until you gave me a reason to leave. And saying I don't have much to contribute isn't criticism, it's an insult. You never once try to help me with my channel like you did Ray. Just be honest. And that's all I want. I just want honesty. Honesty, honesty, honesty. All I want is to admit that he has favorites. Because we know it's true. That's all I ever wanted. I talked with Nate with this earlier today. Oh, the drama. Dude, that's the community, man. Only reason I've ever went out of my way to be a panelist, I'm not a DC guy. DC. If it was Star Trek, I'd be there. Dude, you should check out Brian Master Nunn. He does Star Trek stuff a lot. He's very positive on it, so I think you'd be good on that, man. You're making a DVD? Oh, yeah. See, he's all over the place. Exactly. It's an insult. It's not criticism. You learn over time. Yeah, exactly, dude. It's saying that I have nothing to contribute. I have plenty to contribute. Just like say, okay, in this topic, these people are more familiar, so we're gonna hit this stream. Okay, you got this stream on Thursday. Do some Star Wars. We'll get you on that stream. All right. That's the way you can do it. Runaway little boy. It's true. What are you talking about? Yeah, I'm a Modern Prize channel. I love his channel. I'm usually getting ready for. Oh yeah, Brian's awesome. We're good friends. He's done nothing to. He's done nothing to freaking do me wrong. Brian has been nothing but a friend. He's been understanding. I've gone to him when I was not just criticized, but I was insulted and degraded by Max, and he was there for me. He was, RJ was, Saggy was, so yeah. Go. Step Brothers. Oh, haven't seen that movie. Oh yeah, Brian is one of the best. He's straight up legit, dude. All right, let's read the rest of it. He said, "You're missing the context. I said you do not know as much about the other nerd stuff like others. Some have a lot to say about DC, Marvel, video games, lots of topics. I wasn't insulting you. I said that's the reason I didn't pick you for Team MMA." Okay, see, here's how it proves that he doesn't know much about me. He would know I know plenty about Batman. So instead of just covering Scooper and gossip to cover actual fandom, when he calls himself a fandom, he's a fandom of Scooper talk, of gossip, of rumors. That's not a fandom. Not a fandom of like movie talk. He proclaims that he's movie talk, but he's not a fandom of movie talk. He's a fandom of geekosity and Grace Randolph and the behind the scenes shit and all that. I don't care about that. To me, that's freaking stupid. If you are a fandom of movie talk, then you talk about the movies. You don't talk about what other people say behind the scenes about the movies. Yeah. I said, but I do know a lot. No one on those panels knows much about Republic lore and Mandalorian lore as I do. I know more than you give me credit for. I just don't do scoops and gossip because I think it's stupid. Then he says, I support you doing your thing. It was happy to collab on your channel. And you can pop in for MME live anytime. That's him being nice. That's pretty much him being nice to, save his ass. Please don't forget about my cable is dying. Oh, dang, man, I'm sorry. Of course. She disavowed from Max. She cut him off. She cut ties with him. She talked about it on one of her streams. I was on there, and that's when I told her name dropping and stuff like that. We were on there. And freaking Saggy understood. Saggy's been super cool to me. But I want to let Saggy know that she doesn't have to include me in the conversations because make me sorry about that, guys. She doesn't have to keep me included. I know Saggy's a good friend and she's been there for me a lot, and that's good enough for me. All right. I think sometimes Saggy goes a little too much with trying to make me feel included, and I appreciate it. I appreciate the love and the kindness. Saggy, I know you're a good person, and most of us know you're awesome. All right. I would love to do a Star Wars debate. I'd love for us to talk. But if not, it's okay. I do kind of troll a little bit. Yeah, I'd love to talk Star Wars, but the thing is, Saggy, when you bring these people on your channel for Star Wars talk, they don't really know half of what they say they do because they don't know shit about Mandalorian lore. They don't know shit about Jango Fett and his backstory. Like Echo Base prides himself on being old school lore, but he doesn't because he doesn't know the history of the Mandalorians. Echo Base doesn't know the history of freaking Jango Fett. You want someone to debate you on Mandalorian? Bring me on. I'll debate that for hours and I won't even get bored. I know all about Mandalorian lore. I know all about the Fets. I know all about the Ordos, which they haven't talked about. I know all about the Vislas. Freaking, I know all about Mandalorian lore. And yeah. And for Nick Echo Base to say that Old Republic would not work in live action, it's total bullshit. I'm sorry, I like Echo Base, but it's total bullshit. You're telling me Knights of the Old Republic would not work in live action. That's crap. It wouldn't just work in live action, it would thrive in live action. Well, in all honesty, these shows are more interesting when someone is super knowledgeable in one topic, not just generally someone knowledgeable 100 things. It dilutes the product. Yeah. I see that, but my point was there is something I can be very knowledgeable about. But he doesn't do it. And when he does cover Star Wars, it's for 5 minutes. It's very short, if you notice. And there are a lot of people that are begging for Star Wars content. Geek Studios. He's one. Yeah. Geek Studios is one person begging for freaking Star Wars content. But he never gets it. And why? Oh, because it's not a current headline. It doesn't have to be a current headline. You just talk about it. It doesn't have to be what's hot in the media right now. But they can only cover big topics. That's it. They can only cover current headlines like they're the damn news or something, and they're not. They can't cover stuff just to cover stuff. It's got to be what the current headlines are. Yeah, it's a creative difference. But I agree with you, Vince. Yeah, there should be super knowledgeable. What you want is someone who's knowledgeable, super knowledgeable, and you want at least one person who's a casual fan on certain topics. That way you can educate them and get their open opinion as to, you don't want a freaking panelist of all hardcore fans. You want at least one casual, that way you can get their perspective to see what their thoughts are and how close their thoughts are to the freaking what yours are. And so you look at it at two different lenses. But yeah, I definitely agree. Panelists need to be knowledgeable on a topic. But that's not always the case, especially on Max Street. Sometimes those people might not be knowledgeable whatsoever on a topic, and they're just brought in there because they're buddies. That happens too. Topic of the next to drop gets old. Oh yeah, it definitely gets old after a while, Vince. I agree with you. Hey, Jet Sparks, how's it going, buddy? And insecurity, ego, feeling like he was losing his stuff. Got into it with his friends. He's trying to make friends with everybody. If he defends Snyderverse, he makes enemies. If he doesn't defend Snyderverse, he makes enemies with his old friends. That's what it is. And it's mostly about people attacking Syl. Nat, Syl, and Rhea branching out doing her own thing. I think he's very insecure about that. So. Old Republic probably be more interested in Star Wars outside. Yeah, definitely. Old Republic's freaking awesome. A lot of these channels have built themselves on being news channels. There are a ton of channels. Yeah, but they're reporting on scoopers. You're not news channel if you can't verify your sources. So yeah, that's the same thing. It's scooper talk. It's not news. It's rumors. If you get actual news, yeah. If you say like when they were covering fandom and Star Wars Day and stuff like that, that's news. Scooper talk isn't news. I think Max is seeing his channel hemorrhage and not grow consistently. Just wants to shoot for the stars. Yeah, but he has so much going on that a lot of guys have told me it's just not leadership material. That's the case. That's a fair point. You need a variety of knowledge on the panel. Yeah, all kinds of knowledge. Not just hardcore fans, casual fans too. RJ, what's up? How you doing, buddy? Hey, RJ, I want to tell you, I saw the stream of Jarbo, dude. I loved your selling of the Jizz Network. That was hilarious. I got to give you props, RJ. Man, you were selling at the saggy like you were a salesman, bro. Like, that was great. You just woke up. Damn, dude. Yeah, man. We're talking about the community stuff, RJ. Talking about the community stuff. I was just, if you roll back a little bit, I was showing, I was pretty much showing how me and Max got in a little debate this morning on the YouTube he was reviewing and criticizing you guys trolling on Jarbo's stream last night. I thought Jarbo was hilarious. Oh yeah, it's definitely wild, RJ. It's crazy, dude. RJ, we got to pick a day on when we're gonna get together and do the Star Wars debate, man. Like I said, you're always welcome to come and talk anytime you want, buddy. I was on the computer last night, but other than that, I've been on the computer all week. It's just stuff been stressing me out. But yeah, but I'm glad to be live streaming again, talking to you guys and everything. I'm on Twitter. Yeah. I'm going to post a link for my Twitter right now. Just so you awesome people know. I'm on Facebook as well. And don't go on my profile. It's old. Like the bio. It's pretty old. Okay. Everyone should know Jarbo's joking with Sally. No, Max took that as serious, which I even think it's funnier. Anytime you mention network or community, that dude gets triggered. It's insane. Jarbo was hilarious. I loved it. I thought it was great, RJ. Okay, RJ, just give me a second. I'll send you a link, buddy. I'll send it to your Twitter. All right, just send it. Oh my god, man, this stream about to get real. I don't even plan, and this is just open discussion. I knew he was joking. I was confused though, since he said he was done with Enosh, but then goes and trolls him. It wasn't just Enosh, dude. The whole community thing is a troll on Max. Max is all about freaking community, and the community thing was his idea. It's all a freaking troll. Everybody's trolling everybody, and I think it is the funniest shit I have seen even through last year. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, and there are some, but then there are some that don't. Yeah. It was just like the time that I was. I have not been part of that community in weeks. Say going on 3 weeks. Yeah. At the time. Are you on New Crew's panelists and podcasts? I think I saw you there either last night or a couple days ago. But yeah. Thanks for coming by. The one thing that disappoints me about all these streamers is the drama. Lots of drama for people aren't really big or even medium-sized YouTubers, too busy on each other than helping. Yes, I definitely agree with that. Each other. Yeah. Okay, awesome. Yeah, love your guys' stuff though. You guys are awesome. I'm a big fan of the New Crew. Broden and Chris and you guys are freaking awesome. I love your stuff. You keep it real. Like I think one night you guys brought up a theory about how disturbing freaking EU is. Like I thought the theory was awesome. And yeah. So yeah. But when I was on panelists on Max's like channel and stuff like that, you guys weren't there. So that was towards the end. But yeah. I love what you guys do on that channel. I don't understand about people trying to report on the drama of the Phantom Menace because they don't like the Menace. They don't like the Menace, and they don't like their propaganda, and the Menace trashes on things just to trash on them. They have no legitimate basis to trash on a lot of stuff. I'm not saying not completely everything, but a lot of their stuff they don't. Oh, yeah. I'm not just blowing smoke up your ass. I really like your guys' stuff. That's why as soon as, and I don't get it all the time, but as soon as if I got some free time and I got notification and you guys are live, I always try to show up. I think Broden is freaking hilarious. I like Chris. He's always been really cool to me. Uh, and then you and the female co-host. I'm sorry, I forget her name. She's such a sweetheart. I think her name might be Raquel or something like that. She's SSG, I think it is. She's a sweetheart. You guys have always been really cool to me. And when I said that comment earlier, I wasn't talking about you guys. I know you guys know your shit. All right. It's the others. And it's the others that think that I don't know anything. And I know a lot. Hey RJ, welcome.
Hey, what's up, Josh?
Not much. Nah, I saw the Poindexter Pantheon and all the other stuff going on last night. Just thought it was
Yes,
fun.
there's a lot going on. A lot
And
going
then
on.
like I saw you, Saggy, and Jarvo on last night. And when he said the
Although,
announcement,
to be
I'm like,
fair,
oh,
man,
he's fucking parodying it. I'm like,
I
he's
don't
parodying
think
it.
I don't think the Pantheon compares to the Jizz Network, but
No, it does not compare to the Jizz Network.
I mean, listen.
Oh God, it's Saggy. I'm like, I thought Saggy would have been the first one to get the joke.
I think she knew. I think, but I don't know. It was funny.
Was she working it?
Her reaction made it funny. She might be. I don't know.
She working? Oh my God, that was just so funny with you guys. She's like, I disavow.
Yeah, it's like I said, man. It's just been a crazy couple of days with the announcements and stuff, and a lot of people have a lot of stuff in the works, and I wish them all the best. I'm not part of any of that, so you know.
Yeah, same here. I was sick of the drama and everything like that, and making me feel like I was worthless. And so, like, I started reaching out, and you guys, you, Paul, Jess, Saggy, you guys really lifted me up. And I'm like, these are the people that I want to be friends with. If I want to do a collab with anybody, it's gonna be you guys. And so yeah, I just stuck to that positivity. Especially you, Paul, and Jess really lifted me up out of a depression I was starting to get in. So
Yeah,
so
no,
yeah.
and I'm glad I could do that, man. I mean, that's the thing, right? I mean, I think especially with you, I think it's good to have new voices, even if like we don't know a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
right? To see that get thrown around a lot about you, like I think we still value each other's opinions, right?
Oh
For
yeah.
example, Saggy, for example, right? She's kind of getting into Star Wars. Like she's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like a casual fan, but she doesn't know a lot about the lore and stuff. But like we're helping her know about stuff. We're educating her, and that makes it fun,
Mm-hmm.
right? Even
I
if we
love
don't know
having
a
the
lot of
casual
stuff.
viewer. I
Yeah,
love it, and I like the fact that Sag is not hardcore like the rest of us
yeah, but she does her
because it gives
research.
her take. It gives it more interesting. To me, it's the purest freaking take you can get because she is not influenced either way. She is just looking at this as a show or a movie, and she's judging it upon that. So there's no bias whatsoever. So when she gives her take, it's just the most casual take, how she sees it, how she sees it.
Yeah, and that's fun. That's fun
Yeah.
when you have a casual fan or someone who's just kind of like, you know, like she knows her stuff kind of. She does her research, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's fun to have that perspective, right? And I think it's important that we get these perspectives from people who aren't as hardcore as others. That's fine, you know. Everyone has a different passion for something else, right? I mean, everyone's not going to be passionate about the same stuff.
Exactly. Hey Isaac, how's it going, buddy? I wasn't ignoring you, I promise. But yeah, it was like the the debate
Yeah,
I
and
thought was great.
to answer your question, that dude Vince, it is mostly by choice. I have been reached out to about joining a couple things. I mean, this isn't really a secret. Obviously, Max wants me to join his network, and I believe Edosh has reached out to me. Um, Given some stuff going on with school and stuff and just life, I chose not to. Um, I think for the betterment of my channel, what I want to do, I think it's more important to focus on myself. I wish everyone the best though. If some things change and maybe that'll change. But as of right now, no, I have no plans to join any network. I've been thinking about it. It's just given my schedule and what's going on, it's not going to work out. But again, I wish everyone the best. I don't want anyone to fail. I want it to work out for everybody. I mean, I hope it does. I'm a little skeptical about a couple things, but
Yeah, that's probably the best move either way. I was never asked, obviously, but forget even if I was, I probably wouldn't have done it.
well, yeah, a lot of people weren't exactly asked. I mean, it's meant to be limited but also inclusive, but they also I don't know. It's a whole process thing, and I know at least when it comes to like selection, it's been tough. Um, but yeah.
Yeah, like the stuff the shows that you, Paul, and Jess do. Like that's probably some of my most favorite.
Yeah, those are fun. Those are fun.
Yeah.
No, and yeah, I know. Enosh is doing his Poindexter Pantheon, and I'm excited for people like William, who everyone's wanted to have start doing YouTube stuff, and now he's gonna do YouTube stuff. Obviously, judging with Jack, I know some people don't know what that is, but if you watch the Pop Culture Corner, that's a fun show. Jack is a good dude.
Okay, because so he comes from there. I'll be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know who any of
He's
these
moving
people
his
are.
show from Pop Culture Corner to the Poindexter Lounge. It's basically
Oh,
what's
okay.
happening.
Yeah, I saw him on Enosh's, but I don't know who any of these people are.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean, I appreciate them for trying to do something that's meant to build the community together. I I will say, like, this is just open criticism, just me being honest. It's a lot. I think Enosh and the Poindexter Pantheon is doing a lot. I mean, 6 shows a week, seven shows a week, however it is right now, plus like 6 more in the works. That's a lot of
Oh
content.
yeah. Well,
That's a
I start out of the
lot of
gate.
stuff.
I start out of the gate almost streaming every day, and I think I burned myself out because
Well,
this is
yeah,
the
and
first time
plus he's
all
doing
week
the
that I've been
overnight
on.
show every day too. So it's like I
Yeah.
just hope that nobody gets burnt out, and I hope that with that constant stream of content, people stay engaged. It's a lot of content in just a single week, and plus you have 6 more shows in the works. That's a lot of stuff.
Not a problem, bro. And I'm seriously a fan of your channel, dude. I think all you guys are awesome. I love hanging out. You guys are super nice to me. Like, you guys are
Yeah,
really cool.
yeah.
Like, I
Broden's
love
cool.
Broden's
Broden's
content.
cool, even though he gives me shit. I still like Broden.
Yeah, freaking. They are hilarious, dude. I think they troll people half the time. But yeah, says no one
Yeah,
reached
no,
out to
I
me.
agree, Vince. I'm looking forward to what William, Brian, and Austin do, especially. Um,
Oh yeah,
but like I said, I don't want to talk bad about it because I want them to succeed. I just have concerns. That's all, and that's just me being concerned as a fan, as a viewer. I want it to succeed, and obviously, I wish them the best. Um, and if something changes in the future, maybe I'll be part of it. But as of right now, I am not. And that's fine. I'm fine with what I'm doing right now. I'm satisfied with the direction I've been going in. And you know what? There's cool stuff in the works. For
yeah.
me, like I am doing like this series right now on my channel. It kind of evolved. I was gonna do a series where I just kind of covered Batman comic books, leading up to the release of the Batman, but I changed it simply because I feel like comic books it's not something I typically do on the channel. Plus, I feel like it might not appeal to a lot of people. So I kind of changed it to where I'm going to be covering specific Batman movies. So this Saturday, I'm doing a review live stream discussion on Batman 1989, the original Michael Keaton film. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, I
Um,
saw that. I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be so cool. I mean, like, Batman '89 is my favorite Batman movie of all time, and Michael Keaton's my favorite. I just love the cast and crew and everything. So when I saw you put that up, I'm like, I set the reminders. I restarted all the notifications. The minute that goes live, I want to be a part of that. It's just, I love anything Batman 89.
Yeah, no, yeah. Like I said, it should be fun. Like I said, I'm just kind of trying to do my own thing as best I can. I mean,
Yeah.
hopefully, things work out for me. I mean, I'm confident in the direction I've gone in.
Oh, yeah.
Um, I think right now it's just important that I grow my own community and my own audience as much as I
Mm-hmm.
can. Obviously, there's always going to be a lot of crossover, but I want to try and reach out to other people. I want to try and do different things. For example, you see me a lot more with Paul, Jess, Nerdman. I think reaching out to new people and getting out of like my specific bubble of the same people is important. I think
Mm-hmm.
making connections as a content creator and just as a person going through life is important. You
Yeah.
always want to constantly
I
be meeting new people.
mhm. I love what you're doing, man. Like, it's great. And I see you all over the place now. And it started, what was that one Marvel stream that you were doing? I think it was either Sundays or Mondays.
Oh, Marvel Mania, yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's no longer happening either.
Oh, okay.
But
Yeah. But that was
yeah,
cool. You've done a lot of things that I've liked.
yeah, it was a fun side project for a little bit. Sadly, it was just bad timing for me.
Yeah.
I went out of town for about a week and a half, and then Christmas, and then I started school up pretty quickly, and it's just there's just no my schedule just does not allow me to do a show like that consistently week to week. I have to
Yeah.
be a more ebb and flow content creator, and I enjoyed my time working with the Four Nerds. I appreciate them giving me the opportunity to do a show like that, but um, sadly, it's just not going to continue just because of my life schedule again. But
Hmm.
I am grateful for the opportunity they gave me.
Oh, yeah. When I was in college, I also worked at Pizza Hut as a cook. And I didn't have time for anything after that.
Yeah, and this college semester is very much there's a lot going on. Um, so it's just I have to focus on certain things because there's just a lot going on.
Mhm.
And I just don't want to get overwhelmed.
Antonio. Hey, Rhea. Good to see you, Rhea. See. Love you too, Isaac. You're awesome, dude. Hey, anytime you want to come over here and collab or just jump on and chat, you're always welcome. Just let me know. Okay. Yeah. But
Yeah,
no,
but
like
no,
a lot of the stuff you're doing lately, I like. The hangout streams are cool. Uh,
yeah, I gotta do another one of those soon. I was thinking about doing it maybe tomorrow. I'll do
yeah.
one tomorrow.
Yeah, like you're the one who told me about the background music. I didn't know before that. I checked it out. I like it. I've been using it a little bit. Uh, which is pretty cool. Like, yeah. Uh, I finally saw the like gameplay of the new WWE game. It's pretty freaking good. So I'm definitely hyped for that.
Yeah, I'm still gonna wait for reviews personally
Yeah,
before
I'm
putting it
gonna
out
as soon
again.
as
But
because I pre-ordered it digitally, so I'm gonna go live with gameplay. It's got like 31 days until launch, so I'm gonna do gameplay as soon as it goes launch, and I figured out how to stream via the PS5, so it'll be good to go.
yeah,
But yeah, I haven't been able to see episode 6. I hear everybody talking about it. A Book of Boba.
oh, I haven't seen the new episode of Book of Boba Fett yet.
Yeah, my mom was covering. She was covering for the price of Disney Plus for the kids. 'Cause it's
Mm.
a lot of stuff that's on there that they love, but been falling back on bills. And then I tried to tune into it the other night. There was nothing. And then we're in dry week right now, so
Ah, I
it's
gotcha.
like, oh, dude. And I want to cover it, but I can't because I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
then I
yeah,
have
man.
friends who are on panels and stuff, and then I got to dip out early. and I'm not trying to be an asshole, but it's spoilers, and I don't want to get spoiled. So, yeah,
No, dude. I completely understand. No, I totally understand, dude. Totally understand. Um, but yeah. I mean, yeah. There's just a lot going on, and like I said, it's gonna be interesting just being a viewer. I'll say that much. Just being someone on the sidelines watching all this transfold, you know.
yeah. I've liked every episode. I'm one of those few people that like even the color speeder bikes. I was fine with. No, I don't
Uh,
stream. I don't stream on PC.
I mean, I stream on a laptop. I don't do like capture card, direct capture, OBS, any of that. I mean, literally everything I do is just built in the StreamYard. Which I feel like, I feel like a lot of us do that. So it makes it easier for me, who has like no knowledge of how to use a capture card or PC stuff like that. So
Yeah. Jeff Art says I'm waiting so I can binge watch. We only got one more week, so we'll be good to go.
yes, one more week. One more week. Technically, Jet Sparks, you should start binging it probably this weekend. Maybe like Monday or Tuesday. That way you can just like watch the last episode with everybody.
Yeah, that would be cool.
But yeah, no man, like I said, there's just a lot going on in the space and community to where it's just like um I don't know. I don't know. Just
Yeah, especially around the winter time. We had a Hawkeye, then we had Book of Boba, we had Cobra Kai, and it's just so much content we've had. And
yeah. Well, we're not even just the
oh,
content.
Peacemaker too. I forgot about Peacemaker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Peacemaker. Yeah, I still need to catch up with Peacemaker. I've been behind for a while. Which I like the show. I just haven't caught up with it.
yeah.
I gotta get back to that. But
So yeah, we got.
no, man. I mean, I just mean like in general with like the YouTube community. There's just so many changes going on, so much going on, and just
Mm-hmm.
it's interesting. It's interesting.
What's OBS?
OBS is a program basically to where it's like a software program for streaming and just for content creation.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
probably explaining it really bad, but it it's something you use on PC. Um,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know much about this stuff.
no, I get you, man. I get you.
I literally came in with a blindfold, and then they're like, "Have fun, do your own stuff. We'll see you every now and then." I was like, "Oh shit, what I do?"
All right.
So then I'm
Yeah.
like, "Oh, here's how you go live. Let me talk about stuff." But like, so I'm trying to come up with other stuff. When I first did the Royal Rumble watch party, I got freaking my stream got shut down. I was like, oh, I can't do that. And then I rebooted it up, but just didn't do any video. Just did audio and then commentary, and it worked. And we had a few people for that, and that was fun until the last match of the night, and that's when everybody dipped, and I don't blame them one bit. So, see what else we got. Okay, what's your gameplay? It says OBS is great for game streams. I use StreamYard for easier discussion panels. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
I
dude,
started.
yeah,
Oh, sorry.
just for, no, I was gonna say Isaac. He puts so much effort. Uh, just Ray is correct. Isaac puts a lot of effort and work into his streams and the way he constructs his videos. He
Yeah.
deserves so much more love and respect. He really, really does.
Yeah.
Because he puts a lot of effort into what he does, and more effort than I think, more effort and a lot of pizzazz a lot of us fail to do. So, and he really deserves to have a bigger audience, man. He truly does. He's one of those guys I wish the most success possible because he really deserves it.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, it's just that's the issue that I've had with Max in the past is these people that should get their time, they don't, and I just don't see that it's like really fair. I'm glad things are happening now, especially for all kinds of variety and people are getting their chance. Like Aaron lately has been getting a lot of time to shine on those panels. Bradley has too, and that's just cool to see. And now that I'm not
No,
involved anymore, I can just look back as a fan like I used to be uh, before I started going on panels and stuff. So, like,
yeah,
if
no. I mean,
I,
like I said, I think Max is trying. I think Max is trying his best to open because at least from what he said, I mean, you can believe it or not believe it, you know, but
yeah,
he is trying to build a strong community. He wants to give opportunities and resources to other YouTubers. Um, and he's gonna do his own network. He's building something. He's having his meetings. He's doing what he's gonna do. I putting a team together. I wish him the best with that. Um,
yeah,
like I said, my only thing is that this is just me being honest, talking to you openly, because I haven't said this to anybody else, but
yeah,
just me looking at what's going on. If I was Max, I would just consider joining Enosh's network and make it one big network
yep,
versus trying to have two competing networks, because I feel like
mm-hmm,
I know they're cooperating on this Friday Night Tights competitor show, and that's great. But considering the talent crossover, I think it'd be a much better idea if there was crossover to where Max was a part of Enosh's network, but he did his content on his own channel,
yeah.
right?
That,
With with
that's not
with
gonna
with his, it'd be like a side team kind of, you know what I
No, no,
mean?
no. I get what you're saying, and I totally agree with you 100%, RJ.
Because I feel
I
like,
really do.
yeah, well, I don't know though, because again, like it's the whole thing though, where it's like, um, I mean, the whole thing is also too. It's like again is doing like 7 shows a week with his network, and he has like 6 other shows in the works, and that's like a lot of content. And I just hope that doesn't get diluted,
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah. By too much
I
at
know
one
I know
time.
Max has plans with certain people. I know he wants to do his own shows and he wants to do video content as well. Just like just the way YouTube works, it's tough because and I've talked to people about this because I asked for a lot of advice. I asked for a lot of advice from a lot of different people about what I should do, the thought of doing a network and stuff like that, what it means. Um, the problem with YouTube, Josh, and this is just something I've learned from a lot of people, including everyone's favorite villain, Matt Jarbo, and he's not wrong about this. Him and Saggy talking about this, and people have their thoughts on them as content creators, but I put aside your personal feelings and look at actually what their experience, right? Especially Jarbo. The thing with YouTube is that they want you to hammer down a niche idea for your identity, right? So, for example, what is it? It's all about the algorithm, and the algorithm is very, very, very fickle. When you do multiple things at once instead of one thing really well, the algorithm hates that. It wants you to like just have one basis, one through line for your channel versus like 18 different kinds of things. Because
Yeah.
it wants you to find your niche. That way it can push that content, right? If you have
Uh-huh.
one specific niche, then you're fine, right? Like for Jarbo, his specific niche is basically Hollywood After Dark. That
Yeah.
is the main attraction, the main thing, right? Plus the video content from that. For Saggy, she's kind of like a little bit all over the place, and she'll admit that. But the main thing that gets people attracted to her channel is the drama content,
Yep.
right? Her covering the latest in drama or YouTuber news, right? For me, I'm all over the place. I haven't really found a niche, um, but for a time, it was me doing Marvel stuff, Marvel related content and shows, right? So YouTube wants you to find a specific niche. right? They want you to have your one thing if you do it really well. When you start diluting it is when you do a bunch of stuff all at once, and the algorithm doesn't know how to handle that. So some
Yeah.
stuff's going to get lost in the shuffle. So when you're doing like 18 different shows or 18 different kinds of live streams and video content, it doesn't like that. So, for example, I, for a long time, did my own podcast show called Talk Nerdy to Me. But I also was doing a video game podcast where I pressed a new button. And I decided to stop doing that because partly because I don't like doing I think I just work better when I just do the random live streams, not like a consistent week to week show. But also because I feel like this puts you in a box too much, right?
Yeah.
To where it's like, again, if you do too many things at once, the algorithm hates that. Just focus on doing one thing really well or a couple things really well versus trying to do too much at once. Like, you don't need to do a video game show, a movie show, a TV show, a Star Trek show, a Star Wars show, all on your channel. Just do one big show or one big thing, and then just do that really well. I hope that makes sense. Like I said, I'm not trying to and like I said, I wish them the best. I just think that the way YouTube works, it's going to be very hard for everything to find an audience. That's the thing. And no, Vince, you're right. Getting obsessed with the algorithm can turn your audience off too. That's the thing. You have to be balanced. You can't be worried about the views and algorithm too much, but you need to recognize what people are interested in too. So it's like, because we all operate in the same space in a way. We all talk about movies and pop culture, right? But we all do it in very different ways. You go on Max's channel, you're getting something very different from Enosh, and who's very different from Jarbo, right? So you have to find a way to distinguish yourself. That's something I've learned over time. You have to find a way to distinguish yourself and do something that makes yourself stand out. Um, and I think that working on an individual level, the way I'm doing, will better serve me in the long run, right? And that is a personal choice, and maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like that's what I had to do for me. Other people might see a different path, and that's great. And like I said, I wish them the best. It's not me trying to crap on anybody. I'm just being honest to how I feel and what the advice I've been getting.
Yeah, it's just when
That's
you
the
said
thing,
that
right?
about
It's like,
Enosh, I agree because it just seems like his production value and everything is.
no, Enoch clearly put a lot of thought and care and effort into his announcement, and I'm
Yeah.
glad for him because he's ready to go with this. I hope it works out. My only thing is that it's going to be very hard for everyone to grow. Enosh has his built-in audience. I'm not sure what kind of crossover is going to come with everything, but I
Yeah.
I I don't know. I don't know.
I'm interested as a fan. I'm interested because normally Enosh does his thing, and he may occasionally come on other people's stuff, but he mostly sticks into his own zone. And then to see him wanting to do like the community thing, whether it succeeds or fails is irrelevant. It's interesting to watch because I've never seen him do this. All right, you guys
No, I
might have in
agree.
the past.
Like I agree. I'm not. Yeah, and that's the thing, right?
Yeah,
Um, I just want them to succeed.
yeah, yeah.
Like whatever
Oh yeah,
happens,
I definitely
happens.
want him to succeed, but
I
it's
just
going to
hope it
be
works out for them.
yeah. It's kind of like when AEW went on TNT. You didn't know if it was going to succeed or fail, but you were interested to see where it was going to go. And that's where I'm at personally. I don't know if it's going to succeed or fail. I don't know half of these new people. Some of them I do, but like Jack, I don't know who that is. Wonder Meg, I don't know who that is. Like half the people he's talking about, I don't know who it is. But
Yeah,
these new
that made me
people,
laugh though. You're in his live chat like who
yeah, I was
who? It's
like,
like you turned it
you
out.
know, we were going New Day. Who? But yeah, like I honestly don't know who these people are. I'm not trying to be mean. But yeah.
That's the other thing too, though. It's like, for example, you don't know who these people are, but you'll be exposed to them if you watch Enoch's channel, right? It's kind
Yeah,
of like the whole
it's how I
Joe's
got to
Ice
know all
Cream
you guys in
partially.
the first place.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, that's just my thing is I don't know the way how YouTube works, if that's really gonna be beneficial, because again, you spread your audience so thin. It's all like 60 to 70 people, 80 people tops that watches the overnight stream on Enoch's stream. Really gonna go and check out every single stream and every single video that everyone does? Probably not.
It's just
And that's
I see
fine.
where you're coming from too. Pushing that much content at once, it could go either way. And Dad Vince says, as long as the overnight streams stay around, I'm good. Oh, Enoch already
Yeah,
said the
no, and
overnight
it
streams
will.
ain't going anywhere.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere. I just get concerned though, because like that's a lot of stuff. And if he does the overnight stream every single day, like, I would be so burnt out within like a week or two. I couldn't do it. Like, this is just speaking about me personally. I could not do all that work. It's a lot of effort, especially because Enoch is on camera all the time and he's being very theatrical when he's
But
trying to
is
put up
it
a good
all
show.
Enoch, or like I know how Austin does? Sometimes he'll give Caden the reins, or when they were doing the football show, he would give those two other guys the reins, and he would just like hang out in the chat for a little bit. It
No,
might be
the
something like
overnight. I
that.
mean, that's the thing. That Enoch is still in charge of his own show. That's
Oh yeah,
all him.
because these people have audience to bring over there, so like, oh yeah, it's all good. If anything, even if it fails, you're gonna get subs out of it. You're gonna get views. You're gonna get likes. So like,
Well, and it's also the other thing too is like their metric of success is going to be very different from the typical metric of success, which is good, right? They're looking at it from the perspective of, we're not looking at this from an atypical view of what is successful and what's not successful, right? Listen, it's important to try. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But you know what? They're trying. They're putting all their hearts and effort into it. And like I said, I've said many times, I wish them the best.
yeah, I definitely agree with that. Hey, Rogue Disney, how's it going? Let's see. Hot take. I like Caden, but I don't think he makes a good panelist. For me, he's got to learn how to not talk over people. Doesn't matter. Just like, oh, I like Caden, and we were co-hosts.
No. Caden's a great guy. He's a great dude. He is so knowledgeable. He's very knowledgeable. He's on top of stuff. He very much does his research, much like myself. I think it's all about comfortability. I think for Caden, he's not used to having that spotlight on him a lot, because he's more of a backstage producer. Right?
Yeah. Me and him are very similar in our roles, so yeah, I get it.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be a learning curve always. He has a very different speaking tone, and it's just about him getting comfortable. I think when he gets more comfortable, you'll notice that. He's gotten a lot better, in my opinion. I know some people think he talks a little slow, but he's a good kid. He's a good kid, and you have to realize too, with the interruptions, StreamYard has delay. So depending on your internet connection, like, you may not be trying to interrupt somebody, but you do. And this happened to me a lot, and it happens to everybody. So I wouldn't necessarily blame the interruptions on Caden. More so, it's more of a StreamYard issue. But like I said, he's excited. He's excited, and like I said, he is so knowledgeable. Anytime he's on a panel, at least in my experience, and everyone has the right to criticize people. Don't get me wrong. I'm just kind of staying here. Like, Caden is so knowledgeable. He is truly a great asset to any panel he's on. He really, really is.
Oh yeah, Caden's amazing. He had me on the Caden Hour when he debuted. I was the first ever guest, and that was such an honor. He's a great guy. The only thing was I wasn't sure what I was walking into. That's the only criticism I have. I wasn't sure what I was walking into. He asked me to be a guest on the 28th. I did not know it was him having his own show. He did reach out and wanted me to be his guest, which, like I said, I was super honored. It was fun. I kind of fell out of my element. That was the one time that I felt maybe I don't have much to contribute in this area because it was headlines and the scooper talk and the behind the scenes stuff. And like, I'm not the most knowledgeable with that because that's not my cup of tea. I don't like it. My content on my channel is we plan it about a week ahead of time. We review movies, and we talk about what we like the movies, who are our favorite characters, and the storytelling that process. We don't do the behind the scenes, that kind of stuff. Who's the producer and stuff like that. We just review movies for what they are and say what we liked, how they could have been better, what we thought was great about them, things like that. So yeah, I was a little bit out of my element, but I tried my best, and I said I hope I was a good guest. And he said you're awesome. I'm like, thank you. But yeah. But yeah, Caden's awesome. Caden rarely cut me off. He always, like, anytime we would be on something together, let me talk. So I've had others cut me off way worse than Caden.
Right.
So yeah, I think Caden's fine. But yeah, like, it's like I can't review Boba. I ran out of ideas. That's why I've taken almost a week off. I literally haven't done anything since Sunday. I ran out of ideas because I was going every day. And then I'm just like,
oh yeah, and I completely understand that. I mean, sometimes you gotta excuse me, you gotta take breaks for yourself, right? I mean, mental health is so important, especially in this space. You got to do what's best for yourself always.
yeah. I was just like, I ran out, and I'm like, what do I do? But yeah, like, Saturday we're gonna be doing Underworld.
Oh, nice.
I just got done watching Blood Wars, and I was like, it's freaking awesome. I liked it. Hey, Patrick. Titan season 4, Morgan. Wasn't Joseph Morgan Klaus? I think so.
Oh yeah. Brother Blood and Jinx and the other woman, I forget. They're like classic Teen Titans villains. I'll be honest though, I gave up on Titans. Season 3 just got really, really bad towards the second half, and it was just.
They're doing a season 4?
Yeah, they announced season 4 a little bit ago, and the villains are going to be Brother Blood and Jinx and someone else.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
No, I like Titans. Like, Supergirl brought a lot of context to it, so like I wasn't that pissed off about it because it's its own freaking universe and their multiverse. So I was like, okay, don't make it original Batman canon because that would be crap. But if it's like their own universe timeline, yeah, sure, man. I'll why not? We can have an open discussion here. Just give me a second. Let me post the link. RJ, you got off, dude. You're all right. For science fiction, fantasy, and horror, please subscribe to stuff after me. Really, Keely, you go on a plug-in mode now? I hope RJ didn't bail on me. Whatever happened, RJ, thanks for coming on, buddy. I appreciate you. How are you all doing? It's okay, Keely. Just don't do G&G, Keely. They don't need the clout. Hey, Matt, how's it going?
Yo, what's up, man?
Not
Ooh.
much.
Got the stream audio going in my ear.
Vince, was nice catching you. Going to take a nap since all likely to work on tonight in this blizzard. Dang, dude. Oh yeah, you live up north. That's right. I'm in nice sunny Florida. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, sorry about that, man. I'm on my phone and I got a warning that there's a tornado watch in effect until 6 o'clock. So
Oh dang.
yeah, I was supposed to go to class tonight, but I don't know. I have to go message my professor because like,
Yeah.
should I really go to class and there's like a tornado watch and apparently it might be really bad. I guess I can go to class. I really don't want to though. It's that bad.
Okay, Vince. Thanks for stopping by, though. I appreciate you.
But yeah.
Yeah,
Hello
freaking.
there.
We just started. It just started getting warm here in Florida again. I'm like, dude, I've been going on drunk 3PO streams and giving him shit for it because he lives in Orlando and he complains about the cold, and I live in Tampa, and I think the cold's been great. There were a couple of times I went on a stream. I'm like, suck it up. It's not that bad.
Yeah, forget you. I've been having to bundle up every morning. Freaking freezing up here.
Oh yeah, aren't you? Yeah, you're up north, aren't you?
Oh no, I'm in Georgia, so
Oh yeah, you're a little bit up north.
yeah, it's cold, man. It's way too cold for the South.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It hits like down to like the 30s every year. It's been very
Yeah.
cold.
It was like 38. I'd say about a week ago. Like, I've been through worse because I was in Afghanistan where we'd have a wind chill like negative 17, and I lived there for almost 2 years. So I was stationed there, but yeah. The only problem is people at times. Well, you got crazy people all over the place. I love my home state.
Hello, everyone.
Hey, Isaac, welcome.
First time
Hey,
I'm on
it's a pleasure.
Josh's panel.
Howdy.
Also, thank you, RJ, for that comment earlier. That's the nicest thing any YouTuber's ever said to me.
Oh, no, of course, man. No, I really meant it. Like, dude, I feel like you do some great work, and I know you've been feeling a certain way. I understand because it's like you work your ass off on this platform, and sometimes you don't see immediate results. And it's just like, damn it, like I'll try my best. Why isn't nothing working? And I think you deserve a lot more success, man. I really do.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
Oh, thank you guys.
Yeah, you're awesome, man.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's just a lot going on in the whole YouTube community. It's just a lot to handle, Like, people are trying some different things. I don't know if everything's going to work out, but I hope for the best, even if I don't think some of these ideas are going to work.
Wait, what's going on? I only saw Max's video. Like, what's going on with, like, everything?
Enosh is starting a community. That is huge.
Not a community, it's a network. It's called the
Network.
Pantheon.
Whatever.
Yeah, no, it's called the Poindexter Pantheon. He's going to bring on like six or seven different content creators to make videos and live streams.
Yep, I've never heard of them.
William is doing like 4 shows. Brian's doing a Star Trek and food show. Austin's bringing his greatest people they've ever met on there. He's going to do a show at Enosh as well. Enosh is doing a retro gaming show, and he's doing a collectible show at Wonder Meg and Scott McClellan. Like 7 other shows in the works. Then Max is doing his own network. He's having some meetings. He's putting a team together, and they're going to do a Friday Night Tights competitor show on Friday nights at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
Wow.
It's going to alternate between his channel and Enosh's channel. like I said,
That sounds like there's so
they're doing.
much.
It's a lot. It's a lot. That was my concern. It's a lot of stuff all at once. I mean, he's coming at the gate strong. He's coming at the gate strong, and obviously, Max is going to do his thing too. Although at this point, I said to Josh earlier, and I'll talk to Max about this, but I might recommend that Max just join Enoch's network and just make it like a dual network, like one big one, versus like two competing ones. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's
Probably
like the
won't
streaming
happen,
wars.
but I definitely agree with that.
But yeah, like I said, I wish everyone the best. I'm obviously not part of that. I chose not to be part of that. Just based on my schedule and what's going on with me. I know that they're looking to expand. They're reaching out to a lot of different people, and
Except
that's good.
me.
Well, you never know.
I'm joining Josh's team. Screw everyone. Josh forever.
That's what. See, I got more people Team Josh.
Yeah, right here.
No, I
taking
welcome
over
anyone
YouTube.
on at any time. I try to figure out what you guys like and try to do streams based upon that.
Well, and then it kind of goes into the thing I was saying though, where it's like YouTube wants you to like find your specific niche and make one streamlined content really well versus doing a bunch of stuff at the same time.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And like I said, I'm not trying to poo-poo on the idea. It's just more so like I just hope it works out, because you don't want to dilute your audience by like doing a bunch of stuff. I don't know.
Well,
Like I said, I hope everyone's successful. I'll be watching and cheering everybody on, obviously from the sidelines as a viewer.
Yeah.
And I'll just go do my own thing.
Yeah, and that's more. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say. Well, you say that YouTube wants it, but it's not really YouTube. It's more the people that are watching. Like if
kind of, but that's the thing, right? People.
But hasn't YouTube said that they like bingeable content?
Well,
No,
yeah,
they
they like bingeable content, and it's all about your click-through rates and the duration of how long that the people stay on your videos. It really doesn't matter what kind of videos that you make, as long as people are clicking on them and staying around to watch them.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. But the other thing is is that what YouTube likes is they like it when you're consistent. They like consistency, and they like it when you create your own specific niche. And I was kind of getting.
I've heard a lot of YouTubers say that though.
Well, consistency is upload rate. Like how often are you uploading?
Right.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of YouTubers, especially in the wrestling world, say that they wanted to do things outside of wrestling and cover that, and it was kind of frowned down upon, because if they're like a wrestling YouTuber, then they want them to keep doing that. Or if they cover Marvel or movies or whatever it is, they want them to keep covering that same type of thing. And
because that's what brought the people in to subscribe to your channel, is what they originally found you for. Like, if they found you for wrestling, or they found you for anime or Marvel or stuff like that, they want you to talk about that all the time. And that goes the same thing for like the drama content creators too. Like if they found you for drama, they want you to do that all the time. But you can't do that kind of stuff all the time. Like doing one thing is going to really wear on you.
Yeah.
Well,
that's it. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I've been noticing this recently with a YouTuber. He's known as the Unusual Suspect. He's done mashup videos for like using like a song and using like different movie clips and like editing them all together. And also he's done movie reviews, which is mostly the reason why most people subscribe to him. But the problem is that he's even said this, is that the writing process for doing these movie reviews takes a long time. But editing and filming it is the easy parts.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah. And I mean, look at the animation YouTubers, the ones that actually make their own animation. Like those things they might put one episode out a month.
Yes.
But they still manage to get some kind of good following around them.
Yeah. And it's ironic that even then there are some YouTubers, even though one YouTuber is no longer with us, their channel has grown because of all the video content back catalog are still very popular even today. And that is the case of Kitty0706, who is mostly a Gmod animation channel.
Yeah. And it's also like learning to use like the hashtags in your videos and the proper tags for your videos too can get you discoverability. Like I've been seeing a bit more click-through rate by learning how to do both of those things.
Yeah, which I'm trying to do that, but I don't think it's really been getting me much traction. I mean, the last few videos I've been getting, they've like fluctuated between 30 views. The most I've gotten is at least a couple views in the hundreds at least. So yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, it's just YouTube is a very fickle platform. They constantly change what they want. I mean, they're pushing like shorts now and all this stuff, like short video content now. And all
yes,
this
it seems like
that's what I've heard as well.
Yeah, they're trying to like copy TikTok, and even I think for a time like they did that same thing that also Instagram is doing too. You know, that short little thing. I think they took that off now. That thing where you just put like short little post-its and little videos on there.
I've been loving the shorts, man. I've been loving creating those things.
I've still yet to make one.
My first video ever was a short announcing the debut of my channel.
Nice.
And I got 100 and something likes, but then I got like dislikes on it. And I was like, it's the only video in the history of my existence that has a dislike on it. And I filmed it in my freaking bathroom.
Dang.
So yeah, it sucked, but it was like 3 a.m. and I think I was drunk. Okay.
Yeah.
We need more of that.
The only short I've ever done, it's only got like 26 views on it. It's all about like, you know, just saying Merry Christmas to everybody and I'll be back in 2022 and stuff like that.
I might do one today when I go watch Moonfall, because I don't really feel like doing a full review on it.
Today?
Yeah, I will.
Oh, sir.
Yeah, I don't expect much from it.
Good luck.
Yeah, I don't expect much from it, but I don't want to do a full review on it, so I might just do a short on it.
Did you guys hear the news, by the way, that just came out?
DC
Comics is publishing a brand new limited series in which the Justice League will be reimagined as dinosaurs.
What?
Huh?
What are they smoking back there?
Josh, I'm going to send you the link so you can pull it up on the screen if you can.
Yeah.
On Twitter. I want everyone to see this. Apparently, this is from the guy who did a comic book called what is it? It's from the creator of Murder Falcon at Image Comics, Daniel Warren Johnson, and it's going to have art by Juan Gideon. And again, it's called Jurassic League. 6-issue limited comic book event. The Justice League will now be dinosaurs.
Yeah, you see these? Yeah.
Is this part of the Snyderverse?
Yes, actually, this is the continuation of Justice League, the Snyder Cut. It's a radical new direction, but it's bold. Yeah, click on those images. You got to see that. Jurassic League.
Oh crap!
Wait, is this just me or does Superman look like Watto?
He does look like Watto.
What did they do to Superman? Come on.
He's a Brontosaurus.
Okay. Yeah, it's like.
And Wonder Woman's a Triceratops. I think Batman's meant to be a T-Rex, I think.
Okay.
There's a second image, too, with the Joker.
Wonder Woman, Maleficent.
What the heck?
Why do they have 5 fingers?
Because they're dinosaurs.
No.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I remember there was like a big movie that came out on the Sci-Fi Channel many years ago. I remember watching it. It was like, I think it was like some sort of like detective, but it turns out he's actually secretly like a dinosaur and his partner.
And there's a Joker as a Velociraptor.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
That's pretty funny.
So, are you guys going to be picking this comic up?
No.
Heck yeah.
Why does Batman look like a
Putting in
Ninja
all my
Turtle?
money.
Jesus.
All my savings on this comic.
I would be
this
interested.
is to get that
I
little
would be
kid money.
interested just because it's different.
Restore the Dinoverse.
Restore
My question is, like,
Dino
how are they
Verse.
going to explain how the dinosaurs have powers? Like,
Magic.
I mean, you could. I mean,
Magic
come on.
meteor.
Flashpoint.
magic meteor.
The only type of heroes that where dinosaurs have really worked is like freaking like that anime Dinosaur King, or of course Power Rangers, because they've done dinosaurs multiple times. That's the only where you have like dinosaur themed superpowers. That's the only place it's ever worked.
There we go.
I think my whole question the whole time would be, why are dinosaurs wearing costumes?
That it makes no sense.
Why do they
Why,
make
why,
those
why
costumes?
do dogs wear costumes?
Because it's cute.
Because the humans forced them.
Because it's cute.
Crypto the super dog, or Ace the Bat Hound. Heck, why don't you guys a comic about that? Ace and Crypto, canines in crime. Give us that, DC.
Dude, when they did that cartoon with Ace and Crypto, I actually liked that pretty well.
I didn't know they did that. I know there was a short-lived Crypto the Super Dog TV series out there. I remember watching it on Cartoon Network many years ago, I think.
I mean, I'm all in for the crypto movie. So
super pets. Comment. I can't believe there were so many different types of super pets that Superman had. He has a horse, a cat, a dog. Like,
yeah, he has a cow, fat cow.
Now I'm talking about Superman. Superman has so many. I think the only like is you only have Ace the Bat. The only thing we think of is Ace the Bat Hound with Batman.
Yeah, I was gonna say though, didn't Batman have a Superman? Didn't Superman have like a super chimp?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah, I think he had one of just about every kind of animal as a sidekick.
Yeah. Still, I think also in that Crypto the Super Dog show, I think his arch enemy was like the lizard of Lex Luthor. Like Lex Luthor's pet iguana.
That reminds me of Supergirl, where the little lizard turns into this big old freaking monster.
Oh Lord.
Nah, I don't mind the super pets because I see what it is. It's a cute little movie for the kids. I don't take it that seriously. Everybody's like, "This is sacrilege to DC." Oh my god! Like,
this is for kids. Come on.
It's for the kids. Have a little fun.
It's gonna get all the Oscars.
Yeah, they're gonna get all the Oscars.
$1 billion hit. They're gonna make No Way Home seem like it's a cheap film.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well, here's what I think of that.
And gone.
Oh my god! Jet Sparks did he did a reaction at the end of Phil's video last night. It was so freaking funny. This dude looked like he was headbanging at like a freaking Slipknot concert or something.
No, I was headbanging. I was banging my head against the keyboard. That was so stupid. I wanted.
It literally looked like you were part of a mosh pit, dude. It didn't even look like you were annoyed. It just looked like.
I'm sorry. Yeah, but
freaking hilarious, dude.
I should have put some makeup effects or something on there. Just do that, like.
Dude, your reaction at the end of the video is gonna get you more over than Anna. Okay, like that was great.
Dude, you really think I'm not? I'm not trying to grift with her though. I mean, that's the only thing I just don't understand. I know I make jabs at you saying that you actually really don't really like her, and I think you probably want to actually. I know. What would be rather worse. Okay, I can't really think of anything. But what would you rather think would be worse? You think Anna gyrating in front of you in that road costume would be torture? I'm gonna ask you that question.
Can I put a paper bag over the face?
You go. Oh man, no, you can't.
How long? Are we talking 30 seconds here? Or are we talking about 5 minutes?
About 5 minutes.
I'm gonna have to pass.
Oh man.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. That's torture, dude.
Oh man. See again.
So I have to put up with that Star Wars girl gyrating in my face for freaking 5 minutes. I don't know if I can do it, man. I don't know.
Oh man,
that face gives me nightmares. Those eyes, oh my god.
Well, it's kind of again ironic that she finds
those eyes are made for Henry Cavill something. All right.
Yes, they are, but it's ironic that she says that. Oh, she finds blue eyes repulsive, and Henry Cavill's got blue eyes, but she finds brown eyes. Well, heck,
yeah. How hypocritical is that?
And heck, I think I watched the Matriarchy yesterday. I think Russell Hall made this joke. Like, what would happen if, like, you found out that, like, they show, like, Henry Cavill's schlong in, like, the next season of which I know. Sorry, where this conversation is going, but she says, like, "Oh, I need to think about it." She didn't want her hopes that. Well, hey, Anna, guess what? If you lose out and find out that his is small, guess what? You can sit for Antonio Banderas at least after that. Just do that. Yeah. But I mean, the thing is, like, brown eyes are probably the most common eye color around the world, and yet she finds brown eyes more attractive than blue eyes. It's kind of weird.
Because you're a hypocrite. All right, that's the thing. Like, I used to be a huge fan of Kate Beckinsale before she got with Pete Davidson. But
how many people has Pete Davidson tried to date now? Jesus.
I don't think they're together now, but they were. But I've always been a sucker for some blue eyes.
Yeah, and that's the sort of thing, though. Like, a lot of things, like, even like some things in like the sci-fi romance story, a lot of it is visually depicted for the character's eyes. Because I know one character is supposed to have, like, my main character, she's supposed to have blue eyes. Another character is supposed to have brown eyes, but they look almost like reddish in a way. Like a sort of coffee red brownish color, and the last one's supposed to have green eyes, and it's like when they tap into their psionic abilities, they sort of like their eyes sort of like glow that color.
Yeah, I make fun of Anna because it's funny.
Yeah, it's easy to make fun of, and it's easy for me to make jokes at your expense about her at you.
Because it's funny. Everybody makes fun of me, okay? Even some of my friends make fun.
Yeah, I know everyone. But I get caught in the crossfire between who's team Phil or who's team Josh.
It's a difference between when you make fun of me and joke around, and then you pretty much call me worthless. All right.
Yes,
and then say I'm taking that out of context. All right. Yes. There's a huge difference. Saying that I don't have much to contribute is almost the same as calling me worthless. And if people took any time to get to know me, they would know I have plenty to contribute. I mean, so yeah, that was my whole thing with that. Yeah, her cosplay isn't the worst, but it isn't the best.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
better than that.
Yeah, I know. You gotta give credit to those who actually make the parts and build armors and stuff.
Yeah, like my friend April, freaking, she's older, she does all her own shit, and she looks a million times better. So yeah, like, there are people who do it way better. That was my whole point. But it's not that she's not talented. I just think that she comes across as kind of fake. So in
some ways, especially I think. Yeah,
I don't hate her. I just think
some people kind of think all that stuff. Some of the stories she comes up with, like saying that she got shot, that she got like shot somewhere, or she has like some weird thing with her tear ducts. Those seem kind of like contrived, or the fact that she constantly eats a whole bunch of candy and looks the way she does. and says she doesn't like eating vegetables. No, there's no way you can ever get that way by just eating candy. You're gonna like your metabolism's gonna go so low. So yeah. Tom Cruise's Iron Man is
no, Chuck D, that's about as legit as Tony Khan coming to you tomorrow and asking you to become the general manager at AEW. That's the likelihood that that's gonna happen.
It's about as legit as me is like someone casting me to do like or be in an episode of Power Rangers or to play an actual Power Ranger. Yeah. Which I actually would love to do. Heck, I even had like an idea. I have some ideas for like one of the sense. I know, like I said, Power Rangers, like most of it is being adapted usually from like stuff from Japan. But now I think that they're going to start moving away from that now, and they're going to start trying to make their own more Americanized stuff now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what I said last night, even though I was drunk, what I said last night when I said that Rogue Disney had a great theory about the Mandalorian stuff, I wasn't joking. I was serious. It's better than someone trying to tell me that baby Grogu is going to acquire the Darksaber and lead the Mandalorians to the Promised Land and become the leader of Mandalore. He can't even speak English. How is he supposed to lead?
He can barely speak at all. Like, come on. All he does is giggle. Yeah, but I mean, again, it's obviously more. It's a lot more likely that maybe Boba Fett should be the one taking on the Darksaber and lead the Mandalorians and rule Mandalore. That seems more likely. But I know people everyone said that they wouldn't take too kindly to him being a clone, like everyone said on Phil.
Hey Nate, you need to clip this. Thade is 100% on the money. He says Anna is utterly memeable.
Yes,
I could not agree with you more. That is perfect. We have got to clip that.
She's memeable.
Make that the catchphrase of the month.
She's memeable, but I know one thing. But she's probably gonna come after you and me for saying that. I know.
She's not gonna come after shit because she ain't watching us.
True.
I'm not Phil. See, I'm older. All right, so I understand what reality is. All right, and the truth is, someone like Anna would never watch someone like me because I will never be in her league. That's the point. And I'm not putting myself down. I'm facing facts and reality. I'm never going to be on a level of a G&G or anything like that. That takes years. I got some good friends over at Wrestle Talk. They are a wrestling podcast, and they're almost at 1 million viewers. Or 1 million subs, and they have been doing the YouTube thing for over 10 years. So, and they have put in time, money, effort. They have a full crew and everything. It's just me and Nate that produce this channel. All right. I got no money, and I don't know that much, but I'm learning from all of you. And you guys are the reason why I'm successful. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. So even if someone like that did watch my channel, it's going to be a very long time before that happens.
Yeah.
And most people know that I poke a lot of fun at Anna. I don't hate Anna.
Yeah, and I know.
I do.
But
I do think she's memeable. And when she simps over Cavill, it scares the shit out of me. I'll say that.
Yes, and most likely. But I think if he actually met her, I know most likely either I actually like to hold it to her that she actually would feign, or he'd be creeped out by who the hell is this? Who the hell is this creepy girl? This creepy girl who's just sitting there staring at me like a weirdo. It's like he's got to ask someone to call security on her.
Patrick, that is I got to read this. It says I was sleeping last night on Jarbo's stream. I sleep last night. I sleep every night watching Jarbo's stream. It's actually my version of NyQuil. All right, it helps me go to sleep.
I like them better.
Take that whatever way you want.
I like them better when he was talking about gaming news. I like them better that way. And he used that little animated skull thing he had. That was a lot better.
He's okay. He was making fun of Max and all the guys in the communities. He was doing a parody last night. It was actually pretty funny.
Oh.
Of course, it was kind of sick, but it was if you were into raunchy humor, yeah.
Oof.
She doesn't even exist in reality herself. Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I just think she's a few fresh out of a happy meal. You can never tell with Anna. The one thing I like
there's
about
a lot of things it seems like she doesn't really know all that much about. I mean, I know
there's a few things I like about Anna. One is her art was absolutely amazing.
Yes, that is true.
2, she goes on a tangent a lot. 3, she tells you the context of her material in the intro, saying this is not for children. And 4, most importantly, she's batshit crazy and she's freaking unpredictable. And I like unpredictability. And so, yeah, I don't hate Anna. I just wish that she would show KOTOR a little more respect. That's all.
Yeah, but I will say there is one thing that you both will definitely agree on, like some of some of the like plot, like some of the things that are kind of wrong with like how Tython is depicted in like The Mandalorian. I know you definitely will both agree on that. But I got the gist of how dangerous, like how hard it is to get to Tython from the Bane books, because he does travel in both the latter 2 books to both Tython and to Prakith to find holocrons. He goes to Tython to find Belia Darzu's holocron.
Because he's looking for them Kybers too.
Wait, say again?
Wasn't Bane looking for Kyber crystals too?
I don't think so. I think he was looking for like the means to better construct his own holocron as well. But also, like I said, he was going on Prakith to find Darth and Dedu's holocron as well.
What's up, Dave?
Hey, I just want to come in and say a couple of things. Sorry to bum your panel, but it's kind of difficult to type all this stuff in the chat when I'm busy and stuff. Only thing I'm going to really say about like whether you know, first of all, on Anna, we have caught her in some backwards fucking doesn't know what the hell she's talking about shit a lot. Okay, like. She literally should not call herself that Star Wars girl.
Oh, I said that she should be prosecuted for cosplaying as a Star Wars fan, but yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Secondly, dude, she was talking about how Dune, which has been around since 1965, ripped off Star Wars. When it's actually the other way around, and George Lucas will even say he took some stuff from Dune. Jawa Sandcrawler, she called it Jawa Land Cruiser.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah. Shit.
The girl does not know what the fuck she's really talking about. What she does is she just looks at the surface stuff and reports on it and thinks that she knows what the fuck she's talking about.
Yeah, but also she also says like, oh yeah, please also give you want to call me out on something. Yeah, please give me the receipts.
Oh, yeah, I know. But the thing is,
she tells other people to do, or she tells other people to do their research as well sometimes.
But the problem is a lot of that group over there does that, especially the ladies, which is really, I mean, I support them for the most part because being female on YouTube is really hard to do. Just got to put it out there. And I know this from personal friends that do it, like Raquel. But just for the simple fact that she's asking you to put out receipts. Well, look, lady, I've got 40 years of Star Wars fandom. I can tell you just about everything. I know the old EU hand over fist, pretty much. I even know this Disney shit, which I really don't like, but that's beside the point.
Yeah. I would start some Star Wars versus videos. I mean, I know the base level of these characters more or less from like watching a whole bunch of these Star Wars versus videos, how they stack up against each other if they ever met on the battlefield. But having lore experts is perfect.
New Crew, that freaking podcast, they know their Star Wars shit, dude.
Dude, I have so much like nerd lore stuck in my head. It's not even funny, and it's not just Star Wars. It's like I can go back 40 years in comic books. Yep. Hell, I can actually go back about 80 years in comic books and give you that history too. that's kind of why I think Brodan keeps me around, to be honest.
Yeah, well, that's a great thing, because I want to do like a in-depth discussion about lightsabers that I've been wanting to do with some Star Wars nerds for.
Oh yeah, they're really
dude.
And you're a perfect person to talk this with, along with Josh.
Dude, they had I think Chris had a freaking theory one time about how creepy Luke Skywalker is in EU. And I just heard that about how even after freaking Leia and Han get together, how he's still got this creep going on for Leia. I was like, oh my god.
Okay. First of all, on that, just a little. Everybody knows the background on that. When they did that kiss, he still hadn't decided whether they were going to be brother and sister or not. But that's beside the point.
Yes.
In lore, though, that Luke's a bit of a creeper, man. No, I've got some I actually have some theories on Grogu. I think that Jocasta Nu was who got him out of the Jedi Temple during Order 66.
I think I saw a thumbnail for that for Star Wars Theory.
Well, I had that idea before Star Wars Theory. When I watched The Mandalorian episode 6. I also, the 3 Jedi that died defending him in that one little memory clip. One of those was the Battle Master Sindralik.
Now that I can understand.
The guy with the long blonde hair that dies first.
Yeah, I know. I've seen Sindralik in the security footage in the deleted scene. Yes, he is.
And the other two, one of them's his Padawan.
Yes.
I don't know who the third one is though, because I didn't get a good look at it. But then again, we're probably not supposed to ever know who they were. I mean, it's not integral to the story who died trying to defend him. But another thing I wanted to just really briefly say, I mean, like if you guys ever want to do just like a Star Wars deep dive on lore and stuff, I'm all for it. Just hit me up,
oh hell yeah,
nice.
I used to. Here's an interesting tidbit for you. Back in the 90s, when I was in my 20s and in college, I used to build lightsaber handles.
Ooh.
And design them. Like I had a Dremel, and I would etch Eric Besh into the handles and stuff. I designed like designer handles for a little bit. Didn't really get around to making a business out of it because it was just kind of a thing I did in my spare time. But I made all of my friends. We cosplayed a lot to conventions as Star Wars characters, and I made a lot of my own. I made a lot of our blades that we carried as props.
That's awesome.
And I thought about getting back into it, but I've got some stuff on my plate right now, and I just don't have the time for it. I'm actually about to start my own channel here pretty soon on YouTube.
Awesome.
I've been doing this YouTube thing for like a year now, and I got kind of brought into it off of some paranormal YouTube channels that I've been friends with and been doing chat and all that with for years. And they kind of just, kind of brought me in and started putting me on panels and stuff. But, I've been doing this YouTube thing for a year, and I don't even have my own channel ready yet.
Yeah.
I had my channel for about 6 weeks, and I started out on Max's back last summer. So it's going on about 8 months, and
I'm gonna pitch a couple of channels. There's a guy does a channel called Creepy Little Book. It's about paranormal stuff and all that. He does it every night, 7 nights a week, even holidays. He does an hour show right around 11 or midnight. I do believe it was Sarakito. But yeah, that Syndra League was definitely one of those there. Hey, Sub Monkey. Anyway, I just wanted to finish what I was saying. Creepy Little Book. I started out in his chats and all that, and he helped me come on. And then there's Jesse Miller over at the Crow's Nest. They were the ones that really kind of brought me in. And then Raquel officially introduced me to people. And I started out on a bunch of panels and getting dragged around to different stuff. And I ended up meeting Brodan through some drama that happened involving the fandom ministers. and Mecha Random. I don't know if you know who she is.
I'm subscribed.
Who she is.
But I don't know what the heck that thing was about. That thing where her and Tom Connors got in some heated argument while on
in fact,
High Council.
Actually, the guy that I was talking about, the second guy, Jesse Miller over at the Crow's Nest, he was the one that made a hit video on her about the Tom stuff, because her Tom, Rob, her boyfriend, and a bunch of people used to all be friends. And when she threw Tom under the bus, she threw Jesse under the bus. And Jesse's like a good friend of mine. Anyway, she threw Jesse under the bus for no fucking apparent reason and started talking shit about him. So he went off on her in a video. Well, Brodan and Chris caught that video and were playing it on their channel when it used to be called Bad Boys. And that's how I ended up getting hooked up with Brodan, because I went on to Brodan's panel and was talking about my boy Jesse. And me and Brodan just kind of hit it off. But anyway, back to the thing I said in the chat about you never know who's watching you. Why I say that is, a while back, we were kind of sniping. This is back before we're all good now. We kind of try not to have any drama with anybody anymore. But back probably 5 or 6 months ago or so, probably about 5 months or so ago, me and Brodan were sniping at Matt Jarbo. And about 20 minutes into our stream, somebody that was sitting on our stream had gone and told Matt Jarbo that we were doing a hit piece on him. And he came over and in his defense, Jarbo actually asked to get into our stream, into our panel, and we talked it out, So you never know, dude, who's watching you.
Yeah, but I know there's at least 2 or 3 people. There's like 2 or 3 people who I know who I used to be good friends with a long time ago. I met them on PSN. I used to play a lot of games with them, but over time they grew into like total asshats, and just like even friends that I know I'm still friends with, like I was playing with them earlier. They actually constantly hearing things about them ripping on me. Heck, even going as far as comparing me to Darkside Phil, apparently.
Well, hey,
your DSP's back?
Huh?
Did you hear DSP's back?
I didn't know he was back.
He
I don't watch the guy, but they're comparing. They were comparing me to him. Like I know. And the thing is, it's kind of weird about this guy. One of these dudes, I used to think he was cool, but I know a lot of people, some say they can compare his voice to like Stampy Longhead or Longnose. I don't know what it is, but most of the stuff he tried to do, like trying to do anything that he tried to do on his own YouTube channel, he mostly just did Fortnite and trying to befriend a lot of kids, trying to befriend, kids and whatnot. And we started thinking, oh yeah, this dude, there's something really shady about this dude now.
I hate to interrupt you there, Jet Sparks. I just want to say a couple of things, and I got to hop out because I'm in the middle of a couple of things. First thing I'm going to say about YouTubers, I've met all kinds, okay? And it's really hard when you're doing this especially when you get to where people know you. Like, I have random people now in chats be like, oh, hey, Thade, hey, man, I caught you over here, or I caught you over there. Oh, man, you're cool, blah, 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 blah. It really blows my mind sometimes, because I don't think, I'm just playing with little YouTubers here, and I know a few of the bigger guys, but it's really weird how many people just know you, and I guess word spreads or whatever. People watch chat, watch panels and chats after it's not live anymore and all that. But for a lot of people, when you start getting known and people start, hey man, come and join my panel, or hey man, I caught your show over here. Hey man, I'd like to collab sometime or something, whatever. It's really hard to keep perspective.
Yeah.
If you're not, and an addendum to that, I say, if you're not real with yourself.
Yeah.
I started doing this during the pandemic because I was bored. And that's when I stepped up my YouTube, presence. And, even though I'm not bored now, I'm doing this for several reasons. For one, I just lost my father recently, and this was one of those things that he was proud of me for, for one. So I just want to continue taking it. For two, I like doing it. And for three, it's, I do eventually, it may take me forever, but I do eventually want to get monetized, and kind of get myself out there. And it's not so much because I'm full of myself or anything. It's just that I have unique perspectives on things. I mean, any of you guys who've watched me probably know that.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just wanted to say, you really have to keep your head about yourself when you do this. You have to be true to yourself. And that's very hard for a lot of these people to do. And sometimes, when you get, upwards of thousands of subscribers, or you cross that 100,000 mark and you get that first button, that first button plaque, it's hard to do, man. It's hard to keep your perspective.
Yeah.
And I know a couple of people that have millions of subscribers, and I've discussed it with one of them, and they've even said, it's hard to keep their perspective, even though they do. What's up, Max?
Oh, hey, I'm just stopping to say, but hi, I'm pretty busy. I was doing some things, but I saw Josh had a stream. Hey, how's everyone doing? Sorry about your father, Thade.
Hey, man, Max, it happens, brother.
Yeah.
It was one of those long drawn out things. So I'm kind of good.
Yeah.
And, to be honest with you, he's in a better place wherever, we end up after this, whatever you believe. But, and further, he's not in pain anymore. So,
sure.
Now that being said, I just want to say, Josh, thanks for letting me come on for a few minutes. Like I said, it's kind of hard typing all that stuff I was typing in the chat. Too, man, I really love your avatar there. Revan's one of my favorite Star Wars characters.
Yeah, he's my favorite.
I actually, I during the old Star Wars role-playing game, tabletop game, I actually played a Jedi that was based on Revan at one point. Anyway, He's one of my favorite EU characters. But yeah, I mean, next time you're in one of our next time you're in one of our chats, Josh, just hit me up for my Discord, and I'll give you my Discord. And we can chat behind the scenes and stuff.
Yeah, that'd be cool, dude.
I wouldn't mind doing some collaborations. I'm sure probably Brodan would work something out. Whatever.
Yeah, you guys have been super cool to me. So yeah, definitely. Man.
And Max, I love what you're doing with the whole community idea. Me and Brodan are on board with that. If you ever want to, work with
it is a struggle. It's I've tried this before. It doesn't work, and there's always issues that come up. I do care about everyone.
Well, Matt, there's always going to be issues when you're trying to bring a community of a bunch of alpha personalities together.
Yeah.
But if you ever want to, if you ever want to talk behind the scenes, I'm more than willing. I mean, I know I'm not a big shot or anything, but
well, no, everyone's important. Everyone's important for a community. Everyone is. That's why Josh is a good dude. That's why I was popping. Honestly, my life is so busy that I do actually need my channel as like a second source of income. So that's why it's hard for me to go on a lot of other channels. Like I got to do some content today consistently. Just to keep up with the little pittance you get from YouTube.
Believe me, I get you, man. I'm getting to a point in my life. I'm actually older than I sound, to be honest. But I'm getting to a point in my life where, working a job is very hard physically. And I'm working on, I'm actually going to debut my channel this month. Okay. As long as everything works out right. And I'm hoping to eventually work towards monetization myself.
Even when you get there, it's always a grind unless you're a big dog.
I know. And that's the thing. Nothing worth not fighting for is not worth having. It's basically what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
If you're willing to fight for it, then if it's something you want, then fight for it.
Well, that's why I quit the first time. Like, even if I get where I want, you can't like stop. You got to consistently make content and maintain, or you just the algorithm goes by you. Like, if you don't consistently make, it's like you can't once you get some eyes on your channel, even if you get monetization, if you don't constantly make content, you get forgotten pretty quick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know.
And
I've
it's hard.
seen
It's
that
hard.
happen way
It's
too
hard to
much.
get back in there. Like if you stop for a while, like I stopped a few times, and then trying to get back. Oh my god.
Oh, by the way, Max, I loved your mask idea, and I'm actually ordering one through Amazon so I could do my stuff because
yeah.
I don't like showing my face. So
No, I would definitely recommend anyone. Like it does help if you're on like I know it's a struggle because I too am a little shy in certain aspects.
it's not so much that I'm shy.
It's also for protection the way the internet is right now.
Yeah, it's not so much that I'm shy, but obviously my name is not my actual name on here.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put myself out there too much because I've been doxxed before.
Yeah, cancel culture is a thing.
I've been doxxed before. I've been swatted, all that shit. And
yeah, the reason I decided was my friendship with Matt Jarbo, seeing all the things that happened with him in the past. I'm like, nope.
Yeah, Matt's got some stones putting himself out there like he does.
Well, I mean, he already had his face out there before it happened, but yeah, he gets.
I'm saying, just like in general, Matt's got some stones doing what he does, man. Because we work a lot, over at the New Crew. We work a lot like he does. We say what we say, and then if people don't like it, well, you can either come in and debate us, or whatever, And I mean, I'm not against working with people, obviously, and I'm not against saying when I'm wrong. And in fact, I had to do a retraction a while back. But anyway, starting out in this, and you even have rival YouTubers you fight with, and like for the longest time, we had beef with the Fandom Menace. It's like, but we got over it. Jarbo. In fact, I told this story just a minute ago. Jarbo. I had some beef with Jarbo over some stuff that happened in the past.
I do too.
And he blocked me on Twitter.
Sounds about right.
Because I said some stuff on Twitter. And one night, me and Brodan we were kind of hitting at him, kind of just poking fun at him or whatever. And somebody from our stream actually went over and told Matt that we were talking about him.
That's what
and
happens.
He'd come over to our stream, and in his defense, man, he jumped onto our panel and he debated us on it, and I gained a sense of respect for him over that, because so many people that we've had beef with, haven't wanted to come in and debate us on it.
I was hoping to hear, Josh. I know you were saying you might not have been able to see the last 2 episodes. I don't know if you saw the Boba Fett. I'm not sure, but man, there's some.
No, I've seen 5, but not 6. I haven't been able because my sub ran out. So
yeah, I can't wait for you to see it though, man. It's really good.
Same here. It's like probably about a week or 2, but I'll be able to catch up on the last 2. So
they're really worth watching. The last couple of episodes, and I think the next couple of episodes are going to be really good too.
Well, I've liked every single one. I remember people giving crap for the first 2 and then especially 3. But I even liked all those. Because a lot of the format was like KOTOR 1. I saw a lot of similarities in those formats, especially with the Tuscans. So,
it's like another YouTuber, Rob Jefferson, said at one point. Actually, he said this a couple of days ago. The thing about Book of Boba Fett is it's a slow burn.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be like The Mandalorian was and fast paced and all that. It's a slow burn, and that's why it's a TV series. And people just have to, too many people these days want everything up front. They want their bang right now, and
instant gratification. I agree.
Nobody has respect for the slow burn. That's why I really enjoyed Dune this year, because it's only half of the story. Yeah. And that first part is rather slow at times, for a 3-hour movie, but it's like, but the payoff's going to be in the next part that's coming, that's where all the action's going to be. And that's the point behind that. But anyway, everybody on the panel, I just want to say I gotta hop out. Josh, thank you.
Not a problem, man.
Jack Sparks, good talking to you. Max, always, man, good seeing you. Good talking to you. You're welcome at any time over at the New Crew if you want to come over and talk to us.
Oh, there's sometimes I'm like, I'm not going in there. There's pretty hot right now.
Oh, well, we get hot button over there, but we try to keep it. We're trying to get better, Max. We're trying to get better. I promise.
Well, what are you doing here, Max? What are you doing here?
Well, I came to talk to Josh a little bit. That's all.
Anyway, guys, I'm out. I'll talk to y'all later.
Just I had a few minutes. I finally shipped those packages for the giveaway.
Oh,
it took me like a month. I feel bad, but
yeah. So how are things going, Max? How are things going?
All right. Just trying to keep things afloat.
Yeah, I saw you. So you really liked. So you really like jizz, huh?
No, I do not like jizz. I'm a jizz free. My team is jizz free. Well, not jizz free. We have. That sounds weird too. God damn it! You did it to me again. We're not all about the jizz like Jarbo.
Well, I mean, like.
I couldn't get over that. It's so freaking funny.
Hey, well, we also probably get him to do a cameo if they do a redo of that video.
I'm really proud of what we're doing.
He was trying to parody Enoch.
Wait! Oh, you really are team? You're team jizz.
Some team jizz, yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and then RJ was selling it. It was so freaking great. He's like, Saggy, why wouldn't you want to be part of Team Jizz?
RJ's dodging me, and he's all about the jizz. Okay.
I'm not dodging you.
All right. No one asked me to jizz.
But yeah, no. I mean, there's just a lot going on. I mean, what is the update on the network?
Oh, the MME?
Yeah.
Well, I kind of feel weird talking about it here because it's Josh's platform.
It's an open discussion. I don't think he minds.
What, talking about the Jizz network?
No, talk about MME. He said. I'm just seeing how it goes. It might not work out. Just trying to. I'm trying to pay for StreamYard for certain people that I think it will benefit. The 1080p to lower costs for people. I told you, what do you mean? I told you behind the scenes, and you're like, I got to think about it.
I'm talking about the network. I'm talking about the stream. I mean, the StreamYard thing. I appreciate you doing. That helps me out financially a lot, and I'm very grateful for you for that.
Yeah,
very kind thing.
Well, I did want you. I mean, I did want a few extra shows. My more. I know what Enosh is doing now. I don't really want a lot of new shows on my channel. Maybe just one or two. Like I'll be real. The reason I wanted RJ was I'm really in the scoops, and I wanted to do a scoop show weekly with movie talk and gaming together. Just all the scoops, the weekly scoop, and do all the scoops together, and most likely, least likely, and then
that's the thing I wanted to ask you about though, because the thing that's kind of like thrown me for a loop a little bit is, it makes me wonder, and I'm wondering what your thought is on this. It makes me think like, why don't you and Enosh just like combine ideas? Like, why don't you just become a member of the Poindexter Pantheon, but you do like your own content on our channel?
Because I have
Pantheon.
Well, it's kind of like we can have friendly competition with our teams and see which method works better, and then we still have the Friday night show is just like the Voltron of teams, and you put them all together to compete with Friday Night Tights.
Well, that's what I was gonna ask.
You going head to head with Friday Night Tights?
Hell yeah! Well, listen, I'm not. Don't have delusions of grandeur. We're nowhere near the numbers.
3,000 views a night.
No. But I do want. I'll be real with you. The majority of the people that I want on my team are more on-screen talent because I want to. I'm paying for. My StreamYard bill is very expensive per year now that I'm doing 1080p, and then I have all these members. So I want to take advantage of that. And I think the other thing is if you're on screen talent, it shows more confidence. I tell people wear a mask if you want, like I do. But that's something I want to, on the Friday night show, we're really going to stress that, me and Enosh. And I think 9 people on StreamYard. He has all these games planned. I don't know what he's doing with the games. We'll have to figure it out. And then
you're collaborating with him, but you don't know like what he's
no,
doing?
he has lots of different ideas. He's got lots of ideas, so I don't know exactly what we're doing there. But it focus on really positive things in fandom instead of hating things or trashing things every Friday night. And that is a big difference.
That's my thing too. And like again, please make sure you understand this. I'm not trying to poo-poo on anything. I just have valid questions and
oh no, he seems like he's doing a lot of content creators doing shows.
It's like 6 or 7 shows a week plus like 13 shows in total he's working on.
That to me is too much to manage. Like if people join my team, what I really want is like the first hour of MME 10 to 11. Or if I have to change it, go to 9. I don't know. There's a lot of competition at 10 all of a sudden. To be
what do you mean competition?
You and some melons.
It's just that was the time that worked out, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Okay. Well, the main first hour to be the team MME, and then the second hour to bring on more people. And like as many people in the team can be as frequent as possible through the week, and then just single content like not new shows, but like say if there's someone on my team that could do like how me and you've done in the past, RJ, where we do just a quick pre-recorded vid on a topic. Just have my team members collaborate with a few topics a day for single vids. That'll help some of the views.
Well, that's what I wanted to ask you about, though, because like, how are you going to combat the issues? Because like, especially with Enosh, and I know it's more about what you're planning, but like, for example, if Enosh is doing like 10 or 13 shows a week,
no, I'm not doing that.
What about the algorithm?
I'm not doing that. He has a different approach than I do. The main thing we're collaborating there is cross promotion of teams, friendly competition, and the Friday show. But I'm doing something different. I have a different angle. And then if someone does have a show on my channel, I told you, like, you back up your show, and then if you leave the team, I'll private all the videos on my channel, and they, you take your show with you. Because let's be real, no one's in it for the long haul. We're not joined to the hip here.
You don't anticipate people staying?
What's that?
Do you like anticipate people like wanting to like do their own thing? I mean, you're like trying to like speak.
Like say if you have a show on my team and it's on my channel, and it's doing good, that helps out the channel, and then you become such a good show that you're like, I don't need you anymore, Max. I'll just move my channel to mine and give me 2 weeks notice, and then so you make sure all your vids are backed up. I'll make them private on my channel, and then you just make them public on yours, and then you have your show there. That's the type of thing I want. So I got the benefits of having it for the views, more eyes while you're with the team. But this is something that gets messy with other channels when people move on. I want to think of that in advance. Like you want a benefit of being on the channel for a while, but then you want to go do your own thing once you're big enough, and once you establish enough, maybe you do the show, and then all of a sudden YouTube lets you get monetized. And you're like, you know what, Max? I'm monetized now. I'm like, all right, well, private the videos. Then it's like, But I feel really odd. I'm sorry, Josh. Thank you for letting your platform
to
talk about all this.
We're actually all interested in all of this.
No. I don't make a lot. See, I don't make a lot enough to justify all the costs that I'm doing right now, but I'm doing it just to see if we could get the channel to grow in a year. It's very possible that I try this. It doesn't have no more income, and I'm expending more time and money. And it's just like, I'll just go back to the old way. Just like, come on when you want. Because if it's too much effort and not any more increase in sub count, views, eyes, and it's just exactly the same, it's not really worth it for anybody. So it's all an experiment. I mean, it is worth it because you make connections.
You have to try. That's what I was telling Josh earlier. It's like, you have to try, because otherwise how are you going to know?
Right. And it is a market that is not taken care of right now because let's be honest, people tried like Josh Den of Nerds. He saw how hard it was right at the beginning. He jumped ship real quick. There's other people that we've tried, little fan groups that their personalities are too big. I'm not getting the specifics, and I don't want to bring up drama from the past. And then there's
wait, so you're telling me there won't be any darks working on your network?
Well, you have to be tactful with people, even if you disagree. And some people just really do not. They just want their own opinion, which is they're fine, and they don't really care if people don't like. They're not very tact. I think I have a little bit of tact, even though I'm a madman. And then the other thing is Geeks and Gamers and them. They're really only collaborating with big YouTubers now. At the beginning, there was they did have a lot of guests on that were smaller, but now it's mainly established. So there really is a market and an angle to build up from the ground up that no one else is doing right now. But it's a lot of work. I'll tell you what. I've talked to a lot of people behind the scenes, and someone always.
My concern is again. I'm not. I want to be clear. It's just more genuine criticism because I have an idea. I'll talk to you later about. I'll be honest. I don't think I could do a lot, but I have an idea of perhaps maybe I'll just do a weekly gaming show on your channel. Maybe we'll do a dual stream or something. My channel and your channel maybe or something. I don't know. I'll talk to you about it more later. I had an idea, but my thing is just I feel and again, I'm not trying to crap talk Enosh, but it's just you do so much, and you do your own streams. It's you're gonna get burnt out quick. It's a lot of work. It's a lot.
Oh yeah, no, I was surprised at the amount of shows that he mentioned. But if people run them on their own, and the views are good, that's fine. He's actually taking way more risk than I am with my angle. I might add one or two shows if I feel like someone could really. You've been really consistent, RJ, with handling shows and getting people in. Now Josh has too. So, but there's a big chance that if you have all these different shows, that you're people say my notifications don't work. Well, no, that's a lot of time people get a notification. I'm oh, it's not Enosh, it's this dude, and they don't click, and then the notifications stop working. And then their viewers even on your shows could go down as another potential possibility.
It's how do you get? That's always my concern too. How do you get the audience to transition to watching you guys?
Me personally, I would only add one show at a time. I wanted to add a weekly scoop show, and then I wanted to, and I'm not gonna mention her name, but someone that's very important to the community. I wanted a monthly women show, women in gaming or women in nerd culture show, but I don't know if that's going to happen.
You're still putting your team together as far as I understand, right?
Oh yeah, there's already people on the team. Brian, Aaron, and Bradley.
Do you have an idea what Brian's going to be doing? Because I know he has his own.
No, Brian is just there for MME. Okay. He's just a panelist. He's just a regular panelist. We haven't really, and I wouldn't, especially since he has a show on Enosh's, I really wouldn't expect him to do a separate show on mine. And honestly, I like his nom stuff, but I don't think it would do good on my channel. It does good on his, but I think if you turn into MME Live,
that's the thing.
Yeah, and I don't want to upset Brian, but I'm if all of a sudden there's a food show on my channel, I think people wouldn't click. Now, the way he's doing it, Star Trek and foods, that's interesting. That might work. But I'm hoping that's a success for them. No, I hope Enosh succeeds. I hope Enosh succeeds. I think he's taking bigger risks than I am.
I 100% agree with that. It's a lot, and it's a lot of people. It's a lot to manage.
My team is mainly for the main MME panelists. I want to have as many on screen panelists as possible, and have a strong presence for the first hour, and then invite more people on second hour, and then potentially I might add one or two shows or something, or if someone were to do like I honestly I should have just gone on your stream, RJ, for the Boba Fett watch party.
Well, yeah, you were trying to compete with me. I thought that was funny.
No, well, I did it because you guys did it to me earlier in the day. You were dual streaming, and I was like, all right. And not that wasn't the only reason. I wanted to give it a shot to see if there's any viewership.
Well, no, I think there's interest. I think we just have to do it.
Well, the reason I did it on my channel instead of just going on yours too, but I should have just gone on yours, is I wanted to see if there's any interest in my viewers to do this type of content. But my viewers were really not ready for it. Like there was a lot of thumbs up. There was a lot of thumbs up because I posted 2 days in advance. But there wasn't a lot of viewers there. So I was like, I don't know if I should do this again. Because
I think if you plan it out more, how do I put this? If you plan it out a little bit better to where it's more consistent, I think it could work.
Well, so like you and Josh do more. Like Josh, you also do like watch parties, right? Sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, so your audience is more likes that kind of stuff or more conditioned to it from you. My audience, it kind of fell flat a little bit. I tried to do movie talk and a watch party. I don't know if I'll do that much. I just wanted to see how it worked on my channel. And it's not my strong suit either. There's a lot of times I just like, because when I watch something, I watch it, I don't react much. So I might have been kind of boring.
Yeah, and when I do movie talk, I don't do like the behind the scenes, backstage type stuff, and like the scooper stuff like that. I just review movies that have come out and just talk about what we like about it. So I keep it pretty basic.
Yeah, and that's the format I want to do whenever I do movie reviews. Just talk about it, what I liked. Heck, I did that with Ghostbusters. And I know I kind of go into spoiler territory. It's like a part of the chomping of the bits thing I do. Stuff that I liked and what I look forward to seeing. Like,
cool. Hey, Phil.
Yeah, hey, Phil. I'm getting ready to take a nap so I could get ready for later. Work sucked. You know how
my wife was doing Instacart earlier, and she did it for like 3 hours and only got one delivery. She's like, what the hell? Like, when she did it like 2 years ago, she used to get freaking hit after hit after hit, and now nothing.
Well, anything else come? Any other news? I'm looking for news. I don't know anything's popping today.
There's not.
Joseph Morgan, aka Klaus from the originals and Vampire Diaries, is going to be in the next season of Titans.
Okay.
Well, I was going to mention too. They did they cast Madam Web, Dakota Johnson for Sony.
Yeah.
And they're making Scream 6. That was just announced.
Oh, nice.
They did. I just saw they did post Lord of the Rings posters, but they don't show their face. That's all hands.
Yeah, it's the teaser poster. Yeah, the teaser character posters. You need Hans for that, though. There's a lot of Easter eggs in those posters. But no, like I said, man, I'll share an idea with you later, maybe privately, that I have. Cause, like, just being transparent with you, I think we both kind of know, like, this with what I'm doing and just, like, my time constraints, especially because I'm going to be doing my internship at a school and next week, actually, it's probably just not going to work out to be like a full-time network member. But I could do something where I do something maybe like once a week or maybe once every other week, maybe. But I'll let you know. I'll talk to you about it. Because I feel bad because you gave me something really awesome, and I feel like if I don't do something, I'm like gonna be like, I don't want to be, I don't want to diss you, where it's like, well, you're giving me this awesome resource.
No, you can try it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I was like, what? Like, well, I tried. I mean, I don't know why people are so serious about YouTube. It's a lot of trial and error. Like, okay, we tried, it didn't work. Oh well. That's all. Yeah. Actually, oh my God, I might have to react to Jeremy. Yes, because he says Halo series reportedly pushing Master Chief aside for strong. How
I
the
thought
hell
it-
does
I
he
thought it
know?
looked-
I don't understand why. I know my sisters told me about. I had known about the Halo series they're gonna put on Paramount Plus. My sister told me, well, hey, little brother, you know, this is like, you know, you're a big Halo fan. I was like, but hearing this, it's just like, wow, you're shafting the main character in his.
Don't believe it. Why are you immediately believing it, Jet Sparks?
Well, I mean, that's like, why would they even do that? I mean,
You're
just like
you're taking Jeremy at his word. You know he has
no,
bias
no,
and agenda.
no, I'm not. No, I'm talking about just hearing it from any angle. Not, I mean, if it was like something like, you know, like Eckhart's Ladder talking about it, it'd be the same thing. But he does.
Do you really believe they're gonna, you know, put Master Chief aside?
Well, I don't understand I don't understand. I know it's so like something to try to get hate click. I'm like, do they get hate click? But if they do, but I mean, if it actually ends up being true, I mean, just why?
Look at the trailer. What was Master Chief doing? He was in most of the trailer.
I didn't actually see the trailer because
you gotta see the trailer.
Halo, but I know Halo's kind of been falling off for me for like years.
Halo Infinite's amazing though. You gotta play that.
We saw.
I did play like a bit of the multiplayer with a friend, but you know that Xbox Game Pass the Game Pass is expensive, and I got bills to pay.
Yeah, me and the wife saw the trailer the other day, and she got emotional, and she was so happy. She's been waiting on this for so long.
But
it's great.
But
she absolutely freaking loved it.
But the one thing I noticed is like I think I saw this I've seen like the photos on Twitter how Cortana is supposed to look in the game and compared to how she's supposed to look in live action. Just I'm sorry, some things may not just translate well into live action sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. I feel like if they just like change like this is gonna sound weird, but if they just like turned her blue completely, so like this photorealistic human, it might not look as weird.
I mean, had G4 back in the day when they were making a damn parody of it with Adam Sessler and Morgan White, they did a better job with it there, and that was very low budget. They did a better job.
Yeah. Well, stop this bullshit. I got to talk about this tonight. I'm not watching it yet. I'm gonna wait. I have to. Come on. There's no way. There's no way that he is put aside. Oh my goodness.
Well, you know, you know what, dude. You know why he's doing it. I mean, come on.
No, I know.
Because it's for entertainment. He's doing this on purpose. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't really watch it. I just saw the thumbnail. I didn't really watch it. I really haven't been watching much from Geeks and Gamers recently. Only just hearing about news. But heck, I've watched like forgot that channel's name, but. Oh yeah, Legacy Killer. I've been like watching his videos about like especially about the Activision acquisition and even Young Yeah. So if I'm watching game news, I watch either of them or even like Upper Echelon Games.
Jet Sparks, you want to hear about a show that was really good that I wish would come back? PlayStation Plus podcast. All right.
Yeah.
If I gotta start a petition, I will. Like, I want that show back.
I got ideas, man. I got ideas.
I love that show. It was so much fun. Wasn't it on? It was either on Saturdays or Sundays. I had a blast.
Sundays, yeah.
Everybody was on there. Max, Zod, RJ. It was just so cool, and that felt more like a lounge or just like a hangout. And it was just, I loved it. It was so amazing.
We got ideas, man. We got ideas.
Oh, okay. Just thought I'd throw it out there.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I like the show. We did like the reason it stopped. We did like 40 episodes, and we weren't gaining any other viewers. It was just the same ones.
Well, I also had a short-lived podcast that I tried to do, but it could have been cool if I actually got like an intro for it and whatnot. But it was something me and a buddy I'm friends with on Facebook and on PSN did.
I wish I would have been more involved at the time when it was going because I was fairly new to the community. I wish I would have been more involved because I would have promoted the shit out of that show. I really like it.
I know, but another like podcast I used to thoroughly love watching, and this was back when people were still using Google Hangouts before StreamYard became a thing. It was called the Gamer Couch Podcast, hosted by this channel called Foxy Games UK.
But yeah, we're almost at 2 hours and 40 minutes. I love talking to you guys, but I'm gonna have to call it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But thanks everyone for coming on. Thank you, Max. Thank you, RJ, Jet Sparks, Channel 66, new crew for stopping by. Thank you to everybody in the chat. It's been fun, informative. You guys want to go ahead and plug your channels and stuff? Tell people where they can find you.
Yeah, you can find me at Resident Justice, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, all that good stuff. And yeah, thanks for having me on.
How about you, Max?
Movie Madness and Entertainment. I usually do at least one vid a day. So check it out.
Sparks?
Find me at JetSparks373 on Twitter. I'm known as JetSparks373 on YouTube, and I've been doing I've done like live Let's Plays of Horizon Zero Dawn because Forbidden West is coming out in a few weeks. But I know the last couple days I've been doing the Frozen Wilds DLC, and I'm probably gonna go live at about 4:00 Central Time. So catch me there, guys. Anyone in the chat, sure. So sign on and watch.
Sure.
Hey, bro. Max, only welcome if you bring pretzels.
No pretzels. No pretzels, because everyone's gonna need a drink at Avatar 2, and I'm paying probably over $50 for people to see Avatar 2.
All right, I'm posting the links for everyone's channels. That first one is Max.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Okay, I'm doing RJ's right now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, not a problem, guys. Definitely. Let's see. Depends on if you hate a certain day or not. All right.
I need a funny thumbnail.
I know it's gonna be hilarious. I have seen the members' mailbag, and I gotta say, freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. It's hard to get people to do it still sometimes to get sent questions, but rambling, man.
It's like pulling teeth sometimes.
Yeah.
Questions.
Bradley has been knocking it out of the park as a co-host.
Yeah.
I'm really liking his work with you. You guys hit it off great. So.
Well, it was supposed to be Chris this last.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But he was,
you mentioned something about Chris. But...
Well, yeah, I was trying to do different members each week, but
okay.
But Bradley popped in and saved the day the other day.
Yeah, there you go. Awesome. We love Bradley.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but I'm going to call it. Once again, thank you, everybody. Go check out their channels. Most of them on Twitter as well. I got an Underworld stream I'm doing Saturday. We're going to review all 5 Underworld movies. That's with the prequel as well. My wife Rachel's going to be the co-host for that show, so it should be.
Oh, really? Is that her first time?
Actually third. We do a show every Saturday. It's around 5 p.m. EST, and she's my co-host for that.
I didn't know that. I know you were saying she was planning to, but I must have missed it. I didn't know.
Yeah, we did the Alien versus Predator last weekend. Was crazy. I had freaking 2 streams within 2.5 hours of each other. I think I won a total of freaking 7 hours that day.
Oh, I can't do that. I can't.
Yeah, because I had the wrestling watch party on top of the discussion stream, and I totally forgot about it. And then I looked at it, I'm like, oh crap. So it was fun. It was one of the big 4 wrestling pay-per-view parties, and we did that, and we had a blast. I was tired as hell when I got over, but we had a good time. I think we put out some good content. It was good. But yeah, we're discussing the Underworld movie Saturday. Doing that. Of course, Sunday we got the wrestling recap. If you guys got any ideas for content you want to see, I'll definitely try to push that through. I know Nate wants me to do a Mel Brooks movie stream, and then Geeks wants He wants to do like animated shows, like 80s, 90s, stuff like that. So we got that stuff in the works. But thank you all. Till next time, have a great day, and we'll see you.
All right, bye, everyone.